Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is G, and welcome to Monday Night Madness. We've got in the chat Dexter and Roger having a lovely little chat there. Supposedly he's friendly when he puts his mind to it. Funny too. We don't have no funny around here. Hello there, Roger. Now, bloody Paul comes in and just says hello to everyone else. That's lovely of him. Now let me know if the audio's okay, or unless you like, let me know if you can hear any crackling or whatever we had. I believe it was last Monday. That was a bit of an issue. Now let me just chuck these up, even though I don't think anyone was probably interested, but we'll put them up anyway, I guess. Hmm. So I set this set the timer, and had a few hours to do whatever I need to do. All right, cheers, Dexter. And then for some reason it's always a mad rush. Mainly I wanted to see if the dog wanted to go out, and he didn't seem to want to go out. So now he had a couple of treats. He's sitting there. He was crunching them at the beginning. But anyway, the magic of the internet. We have we have our Funkin' Hungry link tree here. If anyone is interested, take a look. It will lead you to different social medias and merch and that sort of stuff if you're interested. And we also bloody copy and pasting is so annoying. It's all right on a phone. You can just hold it down and click on it. Anyway, we also we also have G the Hyper Sapien, which is my hobby stuff. If you're interested in taking a look at that, I'll link and pin that as well. That also has merch, and if you are interested in the hobby, I have affiliate links and all that stuff for G the Hyper Sapien. Hey, what's going on, AJJJ? And last, as I said, I'm sure people get annoyed of hearing this, but you have to do what you got to do. And we have another channel as well that we're working on, because Funkin' Hungry, these lives started to become more than just Funkin' Hungry or food. So also, I'm pinning another channel that I'm just slowly working on. I will be doing content eventually. Who knows what? Maybe some like vlogging or whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I mean, really, Funkin' Hungry keeps me busy enough, really. But yeah, that is just at the moment. It's Hyper Sapien. What are you doing, you twat? Lie down. No one wants to hear you moaning. No, no one wants to hear you looking at me and moaning. You're just going to stare now like a weirdo. But yeah, go and check out that if you click on basically anywhere that I'm streaming, which is Funkin' Hungry and Hyper Sapien right now. I guess if you're over there, you already know about it. But all my streams will be going there and are streaming there at the moment. So there we go. There's the housekeeping, as they call it. Yeah, how was everyone's day? Mine, I thought I had an appointment, and it's lucky I checked because why did I? This dog is trying to distract me. You had biscuits. What more do you want? Go clean your nose. You got crumbs and stuff all over it. Need to get a soul cam happening so everyone can see this silly plonker laying here like he's modelling for Calvin Klein or something. Yeah, I thought I had an appointment. It's lucky I checked because otherwise I would have got myself a DD. If anyone knows what DD is, shout out. And you can see the dog. You can see the dog sitting there, funkin' busy. Yeah, mine was meant to be funkin' busy, and then It's lucky because yeah, those taxi services or whatever you call them aren't cheap, so it would have been a bit of a you know piss take or whatever to get one and go traveling around, traveling the high seas just to not have an appointment. Uh, hello, Paul in the Hypersapien chat. We got Cody the Aussie Alistair fan Brony here. Welcome. We have Zakar. Welcome to the chat. And yeah, there you go. Roger's calling everyone. He's doing what he does best and calling people kings and whatnot. Yeah, there you go. That's the stream. It's lucky I don't have any distractions going on because otherwise it might be a little bit awkward to concentrate on the stream. What are you looking at? I'm sure he's just looking at the bag of biscuits. Do I ever use the bus? I just use the Venga bus is the only one that I use. I mean, I guess the bus is cheaper, but there's a whole bunch of messing around with a bus. With Uber or Didi or whatever, it's a little bit more, just call or use the bloody app or whatever you do, and then a little lovely Indian fella, sometimes it's a Caucasian person, comes around and takes you on your merry way. The mighty Paul in the house. Fair enough. You on the jars tonight there, Roger? Or you're just keyboard just spazzing out? Up, down, up, down, up, down. But yeah, I wonder if we'll have any little guest or whatever to join us tonight. I have shared the link to the regulars, to the regulars who normally come on Monday. I know a certain Mick on Wheels was asking who's streaming last night, so we'll have to see if he's had his falafel wrap and if he's going to join us. You're very welcome there, Cody. I have the week off of work, so did some more cleaning and tidying up my place today. Yeah, it gets like that, hey. Sometimes when you're like, oh, I've got some free time, what shall I do? Instead of playing like video games or watching TV or whatever people do, you have to start doing laundry and stuff. It's going to be good for the next few days, so I'll be getting my maid on. I'll be getting my clean on. Definitely have to wash some clothing. It's kind of annoying. I don't know if everyone else gets this, but you check the weather app like the day before, and it seems to change a whole lot. Like it was meant to be, it was fairly cold, not quite raining, but very overcast today. And yeah, like sort of, I don't know, maybe 2, 3 o'clock around then, like late afternoon, it started getting super sunny, high UV, and all that stuff. So it's just annoying. You're like, oh, I could have done a lot more today. You got school tomorrow. You got bloody school tomorrow. How was your Monday there, Dexter? Have the chips. Yeah, that's it. If someone joins, what are you doing? I'm gonna stop this camera so I can go and strangle this dog. Someone wants to act like a silly plonker tonight. That's why you like that. That's why as well. He's not that interesting to have him. People have asked me to put him like have him on camera more. He wanted to get under the covers or whatever so he can sleep and or he's just licking himself or whatever he's doing. But yeah, most of the time he's just hiding away and licking himself and bloody sleeping or whatever. Oh, Paul's already bored of me. It's only been like 10 minutes. Oh no. I think Paul might have summoned him. Well, Paul's going to be excited. Oh, we don't have Hungry Jacks here tonight, but we have the real, not the fake. We have real Sammy here.
Mate, it's
What have
very
you done?
rare. How you
What
going,
have you done
guys?
with the fake Sammy?
The
Did you
fake
get rid of him
Sammy.
today? Yeah, because you're
Oh,
the real one, right?
yeah. Fuck, I can't believe people still talk about my Hungry Jacks stunt.
Oh yeah, it's. I reckon that's going down in history. That one.
Get
That one made
over
the
it.
history books.
Get over it. It was like 3 months ago, guys.
Yeah, Paul saying hopefully Mick on Wheels or Hungry Jacks or Mark came on tonight. Yeah,
Well,
Hungry Jacks.
um, no, in all serious, G, how long are you going to be on tonight?
About this long.
No, because I've got a few things to do, and I was going to jump back on at about 9 o'clock, if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries. What's 9 o'clock for you? Because all these different time zones. So that about an hour or something.
9 o'clock for me is, well. What time is it where you are? Because it's 12 past 8.
Seven.
Right?
Yeah, it's 7:42 here. So I guess you're at half an hour ahead.
Yeah. Are you in Melbourne?
No, Adelaide.
Oh, righto. Yep. No worries. So yeah, it's 12 past
So
8 for me. So,
it's about 40 odd minutes, give or take.
yeah. Yeah. So it'll be about 40 minutes.
Yeah, no worries at all, man. I'll still
All
be
right.
around.
All right. I'll talk to you then.
All right, take care, dude.
All right. See ya.
Catch you, man. There you go. Paul had his I guess that was a bit of a hunger tamer, right, Paul? Just tamed your hunger a little bit. Just you had a now this dog has found this huge rawhide bone that he's had for like a week, and decided to start chewing it today. He hasn't basically touched it besides moving it from room to room. I guess I said that he's not that entertaining, and then he decided to pull out this huge rawhide bone. It's like this big, and he dropped it so I could show everyone. This it's almost as big as him. There you go. Yeah, I guess he got upset that I said that he's not that entertaining, so he's holding it with one paw and chewing it with his face. Oh. So Cody played The Simpsons Hit and Run over the weekend on his Xbox. Fair enough. I haven't played some of those Simpsons games in a while. I wasn't a huge fan of Hit and Run, but I didn't mind. I think they just called it The Simpsons game. I reckon it came out about the same time as the movie did, and they were paying out like Sonic the Hedgehog and Mario and stuff in the game, which was kind of amusing. Roger saying he wishes and welcome to all the new people that just joined. Welcome. He wishes he had the week off, but he's doing well. You said that you was very happy earlier there, Roger. Hopefully you're still in your happy. Yeah, sometimes it's not even overnight. Sometimes you like check it in the morning and it's like saying it's going to be a crap day, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this day isn't going as planned. You check the bloody. I mean, I know it does change throughout the day. Like it kind of speculates what it's going to be through the day. But what are you keeping dropping it for, you twat? Yeah, you. No one else. No one else. Keep on showing it. You tell him to keep on showing it, and he gets this burst of energy or excitement. He's like, "Oh yes, I will," and quickly grabs it and goes at it. Was overcast where the old pirate is. Then had a shower. Must have got a little bit sweaty doing what he does. He had a bit of lunch, overcast for the rest of the day. Am I a live stream this Friday? We don't know. You know, depends if the Hyper Sapiens getting up to stuff, which, according to the bank balance, probably not. So yeah, I might go live. Maybe I'll see what other people are doing. Don't want people to get too sick of me, right? Probably already are. It wasn't supposed to rain today, but there was a light shower for a few minutes in the middle of the walk. Yeah, I thought that as well. I mean, I know we're not quite that close or whatever, you know. We're not like bosom buddies or whatever they call it. But but yeah, I'm pretty sure it did like have a bit of a spit spatter today. Oh, AJ reckons that I'd pop up for a bit. No, you can pop up if you want, man. There's no pressure, but I'll leave the link in the chat if you or any of the other guys or gals want to join. But yeah, it's all right. You don't have to worry about clearing the entire chat. I do that well enough by myself. Everyone's getting. I'm about 5, maybe going on 10 minutes away from behind on the chat. Everyone's saying hi to Sammy, which is not. It's not here anymore. Now that's what she said. Indeed, indeed, she did. Mm. Yeah, it'll be what will be even more funny, Roger, if I just end the stream now and then Sammy comes back trying to get on the stream and there's no stream. Um, I won't be eating the chips. I'll eat them when he comes back on. I do actually have some. Do actually have some chips, but they're not spicy. Maybe we could go. Maybe I could do that. We'll see how the stream goes. And I do have some of the spicy the sauce. I have some of the packets of the Sam Yang spicy sauce, so I could like I don't know, put some chips in a bowl and pour some spicy sauce and eat them or something. Yeah, no, that's totally understandable. No worries at all, man. You know that you're welcome anytime you want to. Just give me a yell and I'll chuck you the link anytime. Just glad that people were, tuning in and watching this. The dog's chewing and he stopped to stare at me. Like we both just locked eyes on each other and we're like, what? Anyway, like a bloody kid, like, he's had that chew for just days and he walked around proudly with it, or bone or whatever it is. And then, he decided to do it on a live stream, which is fair enough. Guess it's keeping him entertained. Hey, what's going on? Becky's Fishing Adventures. How's the adventures of fishing been treating you lately there, Becky? How many fish have you caught? I remember last time you said something about bad weather or the fish weren't interested. They weren't around. Are the fish lurking at the moment? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I need to get the soul cam after all. Uh, I'm just gonna wait and see a reaction for that one. I won't step in. I'll just see if anyone else reacts to that. Uh, well, I wasn't expecting that. That one threw me off. The old Dexter's laboratory is off. He's off. That's. Oh, I thought I could smell. Thought I had a bit of a whiff. All right, take care, Dexter. Appreciate you, joining in, having a chat, and have a lovely week. And I hope I hope not too many essays are starting shit at the school. And yeah, we will speak to you either Friday or Saturday or whatever. Oh, oh, um, I did, I did start a Nightmare on Elm Street. I've only, I've only watched like probably half because I watched a little bit on. Well, it would have been Sunday after the stream. Oh, what are you doing, you plonker? What are you doing, you plonker? Animals. What do they say? That you can't work with animals in showbiz? Yeah, he hasn't been this active in days. But yeah, I watched it a little bit. It would have been on Sunday morning after the stream and just, I don't know, watched a bit and then I watched a little bit. Um, hmm, was it today? Or it probably was Sunday, Sunday like afternoon when I had lunch. I watched probably about an hour of. Well, the film's only probably going. Well, I think the film goes for only an hour and a half, so it might have been just half an hour that I watched. But yeah, I reckon it's still an awesome film. Still one of my favourites. Even though Freddie acts like a bit of a twat in it, like the way he runs and stuff. Like I don't know what's up with that. Yeah, yeah. So I would have been watching more, but just had a couple of quiet days the last couple of days. Roger's in a funny mood. That's not like Roger. I'm doing great. Oh, at first I was wondering what AJ meant. I'm like, I thought he was said he was doing great at DJing or some shit, but no, that's just me not making sense of what's going on. Yeah, if that's fair, Becky. You're welcome to join if you want there, Cody. Now the dog's crying. Oh, that's animals for you. Before the stream, I'm like, oh, I'll get him to go out and do whatever he might need to do before I start. Now he's sitting here crying. He's had his chew. He's crying. All right, Roger, I'm a male. There you go. I was about 2 minutes behind on that chat. You're a queen to us, Becky. Evening, Chriso. How are you? Roger's always looking to have a laugh, even if he calls people queens. Oh, poor old soul. Oh, you're making me seem like I'm a terrible person. Laughter, the best medicine, as they say, Roger. Well, I was hoping as well if he did start crying like this that I could rely on someone else that was on the chat to hold down the fort for a couple of minutes, but I might have to run off. See, a lot of live streamers they have those little fancy screens like "Be right back" and stuff. I don't have nothing like that, so oh, Roger the Pirate's changing the title on news. That's it. Good mate. Missing daylight savings. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it. It's a little bit strange. I don't know. I'm a bit of a vampire. I like the darkness. especially when I get out and walk and stuff. I guess, I mean, there's nothing bad doing it during the day, but I don't know, it just feels a lot more peaceful doing it at night time when it's dark. All right, I apologize for this. You have to blame Soul. I need to have like a picture of Soul's face, like smiling. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Have a chat or continue talking in the chat, and I'll come back and read and answer them in a minute. Sorry, sorry. It's all your fault, Soul. Oh, wait a second. I haven't muted myself. Or did I do that on purpose? Sorry about that. Sorry about that. A boot. Okay. So he's back with a some sort of beefy jerky treat. Ah. Anyway, where were we? Oh no, his trouble. The darkness is definitely peaceful. That's it. It is. Wait, he's trying to help himself now. Go on, Danny. You little you, you, you. No, you can see him. So, wait, where is it? Who's that? So, wait. And now he's sitting here thinking that if he sits there and puffs at me, he'll get more. Anyway, enough of the dog distractions, yeah? All good, Roger. A lot of people get mixed up. Ah, okay. Just scrolling. A test pattern. I have to see my little crappy logo like this, and you can see it like pulsing, bolt, bolt, bolt. Hello there, Mark. Choo Choo Mark is in the house. Well, I actually saw him before, but I was waiting for a dog to do its business. The Lord of the Stars. The Lord of the Stars. A peaceful stream tonight. Was that when I was that when I went away? So finally a bit of peace and quiet. Supposedly Paul's agreeing. They're all agreeing that it's a lot more peaceful. I better be sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Cody's getting all evil or whatever. The mighty G is back and ready to lay the smackdown on. A dog looking at me as I was doing that. Just like, yeah, he has his moments. He sure has his moments. Ah, the choo choo is in the house. I choose you. Maybe if I had a few Red Bulls or a few blue ones. Yeah, there you go. There you go, everyone. Do you want to take over the stream? Because you're sure making a lot of noise over there. And also, I did take the opportunity to be a bit cheeky when I was gone, sipping on tea like Kermit. Yeah, I have come across like people that have done 24-hour streams. I can't say I sat there and joined them, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day, hey, I might have to do a bit of a nap, like go and have a nap maybe, and set an alarm, come back after a couple of hours, and yeah, I don't really drink energy drinks at all, but I quite like the man. This twat. You just want to be a twat tonight, don't you? definitely like a kid. Like he doesn't give a shit what I do normally. He's normally obviously just sleeping or doing whatever he wants to do. And tonight it's like he wants my attention. What do you want? What do you want? Eat that bloody chew of yours. Where's it gone? You hid it. Did you hide it? What bag? I've either got the Yorkshire extra strong or blood proper strong or whatever, but this is just a Tetley extra strong, which is still pretty weak. Wait, no more. You've had enough. You'd think this dog was starving the way he carries on. Yeah, it's just Tetley. It's extra strong, or yeah, it's still pretty weak though. So couldn't imagine what the normal Tetley's like. Oh, it's just like I guess because I just try and rotate the Yorkshire ones to the Tetley, so I don't just waste all the good ones. There we go. I do have a couple of these left over that I may get into if Mark joins the stream. I might eat the chip. Problem is that family pack. After I had a few when I was watching bloody Nightmare on Elm Street. It's probably one of the reasons I stopped watching it. It's just like, I'll continue eating these otherwise. Do you not ever use two bags? Sometimes I do, but this like, I mean, this was a fairly big mug, bigger than some. But yeah, if the mug was any bigger than this, I would use two, especially for the Tetley. I reckon when I first started the channel, I had this bigger mug. It's like almost double the size as that one. It was a little bit skinnier, but it was definitely like a lot taller. But yeah, I just grabbed whatever, you know. In those few minutes I was gone, like I better, chuck the kettle on, let the dog out, pour the water. And I didn't let it brew or whatever as long as I would have liked. I guess that's why you got to tea bag it. You've got to give it a good tea bagging. You can see the dog puffing and puffing as well under the tea bagging. Maybe I was going to say maybe I should tea bag him, but that doesn't sound right. I mean, it's not a terrible tea. I reckon it's probably better than Dilma's strong ones. I reckon Tetley's better than that. But yeah, it's still pretty weak. It's a bit of a hemorrhoid. Humid. Thought you were saying that Queensland's got hemorrhoids right now. Oh yeah. No, that's understandable. Might have to celebrate that with a Tim Tam. Nothing like a good old tea bag, eh? I don't know. I can't really say I've partaken in that sort of activities. Well, I guess I have in Halo. When I used to play Halo with mates and just different people, it's just it's awesome to play it with friends because like if someone keeps on, if just someone just is acting annoying and toxic, and then you're with friends and they don't kind of realize, I guess that you're in a team, but they don't necessarily realize that you're in a party, like a chat together, and yeah, all of a sudden when someone starts acting like a twat, you just got everyone goes and tea bags at once. Good old pastimes, eh? Good old fun together with a tea bag. Or just yeah, when someone kills you and they teabag you, and then like you come across them again, uh, and here comes I guess the aggressive side of me coming out, which Sometimes you teabag them and then they teabag you back, and then like I start hitting them the dead body. Like you punch the dead body in the ground and start teabagging. I don't know why. Halo, I found one of the best for that. Like you can teabag in COD and different stuff, but Halo is definitely like a teabagging game. I was probably drinking tea and teabagging my cup and then teabagging my enemy as well. What's actually gonna? I haven't really done gaming for weeks. Maybe even like I'd say I haven't really done a proper game probably eight or more weeks ago. Maybe 10 weeks, 12 weeks, whatever. But yeah, I did get that bit of a niche today and yesterday. I might put on Halo and run around. And I do like the new Halo Infinite, but I found the Halo 5 was a lot more fun. I reckon the mainly is because they just changed the controls slightly. They're a little bit more realistic, it seems now. But yeah, I used to like that move. I think they call it Spartan Charge, and you can just like ground pound. You can charge your Spartan, and he like jumps down and hits the ground, and you can like kill people from above with that. When they got rid of that, that used to be my shit. Like you shoot them, or you just in the middle of people fighting, you just jump down and you just smash down on the enemy, and then you bring out the good old tea bag. Nothing like it. Nothing. No, Cody's right. Nothing like a good old tea bag. Oh yeah. I don't know what you guys get up to, but I'm starting to work it out. The enemy of my enemy. Every everyone can get tea bags. Sometimes I used to do it like when I was playing with friends, like shoot them shoot them behind the back when they don't expect it, and then like kill them and then teabag them. Or sometimes you get toxic people on your team. I found in Halo. Again, I'm sure in other games, but you get those toxic people that, for some reason, I don't know why they get triggered. Like I don't know if it's you got the kill that they felt was meant to be their kill or whatever. I mean, people do steal kills, like those really piss weak people who can't get a kill, but they'll just like wait until someone is weak and then get them. But yeah, when they start coming after me, and then you just go after them, and especially in Halo, you can have the sticky grenades. So if people want to mess around, you just get the sticky grenade and just throw it even on your teammate. And as you see them running off, like they just blow up, and then you obviously go and give them the good old tea bag. But yeah, I'm not a terrible person. Don't judge me. Yeah, I'm the mighty man the internet needs. I'm not the hero that they wanted, but I'm the hero that they ended up getting the tea bag from. So yeah. But yeah, I mainly play on Xbox. So if anyone does have all right, take care, AJ, JJJ. Have a good one, man. But yeah, if anyone does have a Xbox, I don't. You are a good man. I don't know what the winky face is though. It's a little bit questionable with the winky face. But yeah, if you do have Xbox, you can add me. I was just saying that I barely play anymore though, but it would kind of be funny if some people that watch this live stream watch the channel or just speak to me in general have an Xbox. Yeah, notification gang. If you put in Hyper Sapien, you should be able to find me. I did change my gamer tag this year. It was G Funk. I don't know. Yeah, Hyper Sapien. Yeah, if anyone wants to hit me up there, I mean, I'm willing to play. I don't really buy games as much anymore. I don't know. I just doing these bloody food reviews takes a lot of time and money up. So I can't really justify spending 150 on a game when I want to spend so much on bloody food reviews and stuff. But yeah, if anyone does add me, we can work out if there's a game that we both play. I know Becky does play GTA. I haven't really played GTA in a while, but I did go for a stage where But then if Becky plays it often, he's probably running around with flying cars and bloody all sorts of stuff. Used to like doing the heists on Grand Theft Auto on online. Yeah, everyone's dropped off the live once AJ went, and I started talking about teabagging. Oh, how long would it take me to film a 10-minute food review? 10 minutes. Nah, it depends. If it's just like a chocolate bar and stuff, obviously there's not that much to say about it. And if it's just, I mean, I probably can talk more about the company, but if it's like a Mars bar or a Kit Kat, I don't really feel the need to go into too much information about the company. It's kind of a little bit self-explanatory. But if it's a if it's a local place, I try to, give a little bit more information about it. And then normally when I do local places, I mean, I've done a little bit of that Aussie burger series or whatever you want to call it, where I was trying kind of like the chips burger and the battered potato. We won't get into a debate here, or will we? But yeah, most of the time, I guess it's like a majority of the time, it's like 20 minutes or less for like, like a 10-minute video. That's why sometimes they're 11, 12, 13 minutes because I'll just edit them down. I'll edit a lot of the eating, like a lot of me just chewing and stuff like that. It just to shorten the video and just get closer to the point. If there's any stuff that's just dragging on, I'll take out as well. But most of the time, if it's like a bag of chips or a chocolate bar or whatever, or a snack item, I'll do like, maybe 10, 12 minutes and then normally try and get that down to about 6, 7 minutes. And then, as I say, like the longer videos, I reckon I've done a couple of videos that are maybe around 20 minutes. But also, it's just like learning as I go. Like I've learnt editing quite a lot these days, so I mean, my old videos, especially on my Hyper Sapien channel, I didn't have a clue how to really edit. So yeah, a lot of those videos, dragged on, or I was just talking a load of bullshit, like in between, like where now I just edit some of that out. Or all right, no worries, Becky. Awesome, Roger. Awesome. Yeah, I do like my Halo, but I mean, at the end of the day, if I'm gaming with other people, most of the time it's just for a little bit of fun. Yeah, like sometimes it doesn't really matter what we're doing because yeah, it's just about having fun and just But yeah, if you actually want a game that I'm not too bad at, but then because when I used to play Halo quite a bit, I was around Diamond rank. But then when I'd play with my mates, like just you have to try when you get higher in ranks. Obviously, like you tend to be around better players. So if they like some friends would either be going to school or just don't play that game as much, or unless they're we used to just rotate games a lot. Like, oh, what do we play? And then if Halo comes on and pops up, it's like my rank would lower because I'm not really trying when I'm with friends. So yeah. I mean, I haven't really, I do have the laptop since December, and I played Dawn of War a little bit. Is all I've played, but I do have obviously Xbox on here, and I do have Steam as well. So I could play other games. It's just as I said, hobbies really are like content creating, and then I have like painting and stuff as well. But I wouldn't mind finding a few people again to game with. That used to be definitely some fun times. Definitely a lot of laughs, like just a few hours with a headset and a couple of mates or whatever. Yeah, but you say they take bugger all time to edit, but you put out didn't you put out like a video from a year or two ago the other day? I mean, I'm kind of bad as well, in maybe not quite that bad, but I have had a couple of videos that I was meant to put out Friday and today, and just for whatever reason, I haven't got around to finishing them. Yeah, that's it. It's normally just a little bit longer. If it's like, if I've got to go through, I don't know, like snack sides, like if it's when I did Zamberos, that took a while because I went through the burrito, went through like the chips. Um, Today, can't even remember what bloody drink I got. But yeah, I had like a couple of different dips as well, like a chili dip or a salsa type one, and then the guacamole and stuff. And then I tried to explain a little bit more about the company because I feel like if there's a really good company, like I should like try and push and promote and like actually explain because they do a lot of stuff for people in need. Like a lot of they give to charities or just who are starving and hungry and stuff. So I felt like explaining that a little bit in the video. So we have a few people in the chat. Let us know who's lurking. I'd love to hear who the lurkers are. Love to see or hear. I reviewed the Mr. Beast Feastable bars over the weekend, and that took a little more than 15 minutes. Yeah, see, it's like with Prime. I don't know, with Prime, they were way too hyped. I haven't even tried a Prime yet, but Prime was way too hyped up and just I don't necessarily have anything against the creators. I mean, I don't know them. I don't really follow them. I hear them on, like on just on social media. You come across them, you so I know of them, but I just thought it was a little bit too hyped up bullshit. Ah, Well, I'm glad that we have the lurker. Now I know who it is. I bet he lurks quite a lot as well. I was more talking about those couple of people hiding in the back that are there. Yeah, with Mr. Beast, I don't know, just I guess as well, there's just so much stuff to review. And I mean, I might get views if I make the video the right way and use like a certain just certain tags and titles and stuff. It might get a bit of traffic onto the channel, but I probably should be playing it smart and using products that have like Prime as well. Obviously, everyone went crazy over it. Yeah, I don't know, didn't want to jump on the bandwagon really. Oh, the Tim Tam King is lurking as well. Mr. Beast chocolate isn't too bad, but tastes more like dark chocolate, and I hate dark. But you just said that it's not too bad. If it's not too bad and it tastes like dark chocolate, how can you hate it? Where's the X-Files music when you need it? Yeah, I've got a couple of I have done a chocolate bar review or block. That's one of the videos I need to edit, and did grab a couple more the other day. What the hell did I grab? They had a gooey caramel Kit Kat, and they have a caramel slices Cadbury one out, which I've done all of the other slices. They had like hedgehog, they had crackle, mint slice, and maybe another one. Yeah, like I don't mind dark chocolate, but I can't really smash down just like a block of old gold like I could just dairy milk. Dairy milk I find is kind of moreish or whatever, where once I get a taste for it, it's like a little bit hard to just stop. But yeah, obviously dark chocolate definitely goes with mint, and like Cody said, like some of those lint. I really like those lint balls. Normally they're associated with Christmas a lot of times, but they have some killer flavors in those lint balls. They have some really good ones. Yeah, that's what they say, Paul, but they might be pulling themselves. Excuse the pun there. But yeah, I mean, how much stuff have they said is healthy for us, like when we was younger, and then now all of a sudden, it's like milk and all sorts of stuff isn't healthy anymore. I mean, red meat, they can't decide if red meat's good for you or bad for you. The old pirate likes to partake in a little bit of his dark chocolate. So yeah, yeah, definitely. And with the lint ones, it's just they have like that cream inside. Not like cream that you would associate with pouring on a cake, but they have that like chocolate cream inside. So you have the hard shell, and then they tend to have like that chocolate or whatever filling it is inside. Sometimes it's caramel or oh no, who's this? Mary had a little lamb. Her father shot it dead. Now she takes the lamb to school between two bits of bread. That's like some fee fi fo fun stuff right there. Oh, my mouth's making bubbles. Welcome to the stream there, Mick on wheels. Yeah, one minute they're saying eggs are bad, next they're good for you. Yeah, can't keep up with what's what. The roses chocolates are good too. Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm not like I definitely would rate Lindt chocolate balls or whatever, chocolate salted balls over the roses. I don't know. The roses aren't bad, but they are a little bit like old lady chocolates. They have that very like perfume sort of flavor to them, where it's like you've gone to your nan's house and you've gone into her room and smelled all the different perfumes and decided to taste test them. Ice is good. Oh, Mick, what are we going to do with you? Bloody ice is good. He's finally given in. One of his neighbours must have came around with dinner for him tonight. A falafel wrap, right? Falafel. Yeah. What about Quality Street? Does anyone get down with Quality Street? They used to be like something we'd always get when we're young in the UK, and sometimes I'll get it like I did get them last Christmas. I grabbed a few. Well, I was going to say tins, but now they're in bloody instead of like a tin with a lid, they're in like these plastic containers now. Bloody cheap bastards. They still cost the same, of course. But yeah, Quality Street's not too bad. They do have like a lot of those sort of cream perfumey ones as well. Not as bad as Roses though. Ferrero is good chocolate balls. You gotta like a little bit of hazelnut, right? Oh no. Everyone put an RIP in the chat for Mick's pipe that smashed on the road. He must have been going back to his house all excited of the dinner that his neighbours prepared him. Must have been rushing over and dropped his pipe. Yeah, Quality Street's not too bad for sure. I mean, I don't mind favourites and celebrations, but I mean, around Christmas time, you do try to, you may as well go. I didn't even notice, to be honest. Most of the time, I point out the errors quietly straight. I kind of like that. Oh, he's not Russian. He's not Russian. He'll get there slowly. He ain't the type to rush. What? I had a drink, and then as I like moved my hand back, I flicked the little tab into the tea. Oh, that's not right. I'm sure some. I won't say what I was going to say, but I'm sure I'm sure some individual, just rub their fingertips over that. It gives it added flavour. Yum. So yeah, we finally worked out that Mick isn't Russian actually. Oh no. No, he's not Russian, but he's finally bloody here. It took him a while. You know you want me.
What the fuck?
How was dinner tonight?
Good man. It was cold.
Yeah. Did you put it in your pipe or?
Yeah, I smashed it on the road because I was
So
rushing.
you didn't get to. Oh yeah. Yeah. Take note, everyone. Don't be Russian because you'll drop your pipe.
Oh, for sake of fuck. What's happening?
Oh no. Paul saying that he knows the chicks want Mick.
Of course they do. That's a given.
King Mick in the house. When it's Christmas time, you might all well spend a bit of money on quality chocolate, I reckon. That's words to live by there, Paul. I think they should have that quote in Parliament. It's better than most of the shit that I've been hearing lately.
I'm voting yes for the chocolate.
Yeah. Who's gonna vote? Who's gonna vote yes or no for the chocolate? Christmas chocolate? Let us know in the chat.
I could say something, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, it gets like that sometimes.
Oh, fuck it.
No one watches this. May as well say it. I said the N word on stream on Saturday, but I didn't say it like in a negative way. I was explaining a Dave Chappelle skit, and then I realised that I said the word a few times because I was.
Well, that used to be
if I'm going to get.
That used to be my dog's name. It did.
Well, Dave Chappelle. I guess if I'm going to get banned, I may as well say it again. Dave Chappelle. Have you ever seen the Chappelle show? And he had that old school family, and they were called the nigger family. They were a bunch of white people, and that was their last name. They had that like theme song, the nigger family.
Yes.
And then when Dave Chappelle said, they say to him, "Oh, do you want to stay for breakfast?" And he's like, "No, I know better than to take a nigger's pork." And and then like they all start laughing, and he's like, "Oh, this racism's killing me." But
That used to,
good
that
old
used to
Dave
be my dog.
Chappelle.
That used to be my dog's name.
Oh yeah.
Digger. It wasn't Digger. I'm serious.
And then you started calling it in public a few times and felt a little bit indifferent, did you?
No, I like being different. I was upset that they changed it at the shelter.
Ah,
Yeah, that heaps of people used to call their dogs that when their dogs. I mean, he's a black dog, so you know.
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, Cody's coming with the really big questions for you there, Mick.
What chocolates do you like best, Mick? Who's Cody?
Cody.
Uh-huh.
He's been bloody asking you questions for the last since you've been on my live streams. He might have. I reckon he might have changed his avatar or whatever. So
I love Turkish delight in chocolate.
or
my favourite.
don't get Paul started.
It's my favorite. Turkish delight in chocolate. It's the best.
So you like stuff that tastes like old ladies' perfumes. You may as well go up and lick an old lady's armpit.
No, it doesn't. Turkish delight's good.
Yeah, it's not bad,
Mm.
but it also does taste like an old lady.
I wouldn't know what that is.
Not that I would know.
Fuck.
It only happened once
It only happened once.
with the same person over a small period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, when are you going to get up on this live stream, Paul, and eat a Turkish delight for us? I reckon you're due a bloody appearance.
I had Gosman and Gomez twice today. I had it for lunch and dinner, but I didn't have a burrito both times. So I had a burrito for lunch, and then for dinner I had those. I had three little. They're only small, 3 little soft tacos, but they're only small.
Okay.
I had the shredded mushroom one, so it was vegetarian. Nice, really nice.
Yeah, I still haven't got round to trying it, but I will. I'm just bloody poor at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe next week. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you say it, I'm like, oh, keeping hearing you say how much you love it. I'm like, yeah, I need to try it.
I'm obsessed with it. I think I've got a problem. No, it's
You
good.
do probably mention it every time you're on here, and now you're having it twice in one day. So
I know that's unusual for me though. I normally only have it once or twice a week, but I don't know. I got no food, not much food in the house. I have to go shopping tomorrow. I just didn't get a chance to go around shopping the suburb, and and when I don't have food in the house, I just tend to I might go a day or two where I don't go shopping and I just get takeout. But not unhealthy takeout, you know.
Well, I was going to say, it's not like a lot of those Mexican places. It's like when we was talking about, I don't know, I was talking to people about them not having a Taco Bell here, but a lot of that is more Americanized stuff where it's not as healthy as like, well, I normally go
BYG.
Zambreros when I have it.
Yeah,
It's like really
Zambreros is good.
fresh stuff.
Sombreros and
Like,
GYG are pretty much the same. Very similar.
yeah.
Actually, GYG's got a little bit better options, but they're really good. And they're not unhealthy. The only unhealthy thing there is the soft drinks and their, what do you call it? The churros. You get the churros dessert. But they're nice. Fuck, you'd like have a churros with some chocolate. It's fucking nice. You know? Mm.
And I always feel when you're eating decent food because you don't feel shit after it, like you feel refreshed.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
when I have a burrito with a lot of fresh veggies, rice, and like guac or whatever in it, it's just yeah, like it always
You
tastes
don't feel
good, full of
guilty. It doesn't
flavor.
make
But
doesn't make you feel guilty, even though a fucking quarter pounder with cheese doesn't fully fill me up. I feel fucking really guilty after I eat something like that. I feel really bad for doing that because I know how bad it is.
and that I feel is the problem as well with Macca's these days. They're shrinking it so much that a meal is still got high calories, but it doesn't really fill you up these days.
It's really bad.
So yeah.
Yes, I know. Oh man, I get tired today. Yeah.
Oh, you missed the beginning of the stream. Bloody, my dog was acting like a. He's looking at me now. He was acting like a complete twat. I wanted to see if he wanted to go out before I started the stream, and he didn't. And then all of a sudden, he got all vocal and got all whatever when I was on the stream. Then he laid there and ate this huge rawhide I've got him, but he hasn't ate it for. He's had it for a week, and he's just carried it around, but he hasn't ate it. And he decided to chew on it. And then he decided that he needed to go to the toilet after that, so I had to go. No one else was on the stream, so I just had to go for 5 minutes or whatever. And just yeah, then I gave him a little treat when he came back, and he's trying to help himself. He's okay now, but yeah, it was like for about half an hour he just wouldn't wouldn't calm down.
Tito's like that. He's funny. With Tito, he's a nightmare. He's like energy plus. It's like having a kid with ADHD. That's real full on.
Yeah, that's it. It's like my dog. Most of the time, if I'm here watching TV, painting, or even a lot of the live streams I do, he doesn't care. But he's still not sleeping now. He's staring at me, wondering why I'm looking at him speaking, but he doesn't understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What do you want? Should rev him back up because.
So I read on the Benji's thing that who is it? Certain someone's going to come back on live next year.
Yeah, like from what Ben shared, probably not till next year or whatever. Like, well,
So
I guess next year isn't that far away. It's only like it's only like 8 weeks or whatever. Or maybe, well, we're almost through October now, so yeah, like I guess we're about halfway through October now.
going to do the comeback tour.
What's that?
It's going to do the comeback tour. It's going to be like Kiss. The comeback
that's
tour.
it. Well, as I said, that he's I don't know what's happening these days, but maybe he's going to do a live stream with Mark when he goes up that area and he's across the road or whatever from him. He'll probably start knocking. He'll probably go around, start knocking on houses to find out where he lives. Poor old Mark.
Poor Mark. Is he in here? No.
He was in here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said he's going to join us, but he had some stuff to do first.
Fucking so tired. Really tired.
That's what he said. He said he's topless right now.
Who is?
Mark. I don't know what these people get wild in the chat. Can't control them. Can't control them.
Crazy motherfucker. Yes. Oh man, I wanna I was gonna watch The Walking Dead tonight, but I'm really tired again. Thinking I probably shouldn't. Can't stop fucking yawning.
How did last week's one go for you? Did you like it?
What, The Walking Dead?
Yeah, you said that you had it off so you could watch it last time.
Yeah. The Daryl series. Yeah, I like it. It's good. It was really good. Oh, you've decided to come out. What are you doing? Oi, fucking go in there. Tito's just jumped off my bed and he's gone into the spare bedroom and jumped on that bed. He's funny, man. He cracks me up.
Um,
Yeah, so
that's
no, it's
crazy.
good, man. It's good. It's a good series.
Did you watch all of the Walking Dead? You know, like the original series. Did you watch
10
every
years.
series?
10 years I invested in that fucking show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I might start watching from. I think I'm up to about season 7. It. I kind of. I stopped watching it when Negan was in it for a while. Like I didn't mind that character,
He was
but I
awesome. He
stopped
was
watching
perfect.
it. Yeah, no, I thought it added a little bit of, like freshness to the series, having him in it. But yeah, like, I don't know if I stopped watching it in season 7 or if I got up to finish that season. And so I might start from around there and continue it.
Start from when he bashes Glenn's head in when we first get
Ah, yeah.
introduced.
That's crazy as well how it did like the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, and like he was just how like narcissistic but evil he is. Like how he's like, oh, you took it like a champ, and he's like, oh, he's trying to
It's
tell you
so
something.
fucking good. He's such a great actor. He really is a good actor.
Yeah, yeah. See, I watched some of Supernatural again. That started getting a little bit weak for me, but I liked him as the dad in the first couple of seasons. I reckon he
He
was
was
in.
in. I didn't know this, but he's in. And Maggie, Maggie from The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Him
yeah.
and Maggie are in the Batman and versus Superman or whatever. Oh no, the Flash. You know the Flash and how Batman, the recent one.
Oh, wasn't
He's
he
the
the
parents.
wasn't he Thomas? Yeah, he was Thomas Wayne.
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Maggie. Maggie was the mom and he was the dad. I didn't
yeah,
know
I
that.
remember that. It was at the beginning of Batman vs Superman. They showed a little bit of like Bruce Wayne's obviously story when he was
Yeah.
a kid.
Negan and Maggie. That's
Come
cool.
on, because there's like in comics there's an alternate universe where like instead of Bruce's parents die and Bruce dies and the mum becomes Joker and the dad becomes Batman. Come on, stop being a twat. So, like, people were saying that they would have liked to see like a film or whatever with him playing Thomas Wayne, but when he becomes Batman,
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
the
Full on.
bloody dog is this bloody dog is acting like he's never ate before. Come on.
Yeah. I should go and turn my electric blanket on. It's a bit chilly tonight. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, no
I'll
worries,
be back.
man.
I'm back in 2 seconds.
Um, well, I'm more of a Batman fan. Funny enough, but yeah, I don't mind Superman, but I just don't get into the. I mean, a lot of the films didn't really do that much for me. I do like the Man of Steel one. That was quite good. Um, but yeah, I did like Batman vs Superman, even though a lot of people gave it a lot of shit. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm Team Batman. But like it's not a bad choice choosing one or the other. Like wouldn't really blame people if they did pick Superman. I guess I like Batman because he's the underdog and Superman is pretty overpowered or whatever. Like, there's not much he can't do unless you get a little green rock and put it near him and then he starts getting upset. Yeah, I've never used an electric blanket either. I just go with, the old school ones, like I'm living in a cave or whatever. What will be interesting there, Roger? If Mark comes back on the stream, I might be able to sneak off if they have a chat and get another tea. Ah. So let us about electric blankets. Yeah, I guess he's what gonna gonna go warm it up for himself. So when he gets in, I mean, most of the time it's warm, and I don't really. I feel the heat a lot. But funny enough, a lot of time, the last week or the last few days, I put on the fan in the evening, like just when I sleep, and then I will wake up and it will be fairly cold in the early morning.
You would think I don't need to have the electric blanket on because I'm so hot, but
Oh yeah, I'm surprised you needed it. You just put it on for the dogs,
yeah,
for them to get warm. Yeah.
yeah.
Any other good films coming out soon, Mick? You seem to know a few of the good ones that come out.
No, I don't really. um, I, I don't know.
Oh,
Well, I fucking
yeah,
didn't
the only
like it.
horror one is yeah. You said that's the only
Boring.
like it's a little bit It's a little bit crazy that that's the only one that's came out around Halloween, like for October. Would have thought there'd
Um,
be some more. Come on, what are you doing, you bloody twat? You've got hair all over your nose from rubbing it all over the place. What are you doing here? Oh, you lick it. You lick it so all the hair goes into your mouth.
yeah.
That's not good, is it?
Tito, come here, Buffett. Stop running from room to room like a fuckwit. I just got to go and chuck this shirt in the wash. I've got to wear it tomorrow, so I'm going to chuck it in the wash. Then I'll put it in my room and turn the fan on my other room, my spare room, and turn the fan on high because I've got to wear it for a meeting tomorrow. And it's because I wore it today for a meeting. I've got to wear it for meetings, yeah. And
Yeah.
got the sleeves got dirty on the wheels, so I'm gonna quickly wash it. I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries, man.
I'm still here.
Yeah, I smell you over here, Stinky. Come on. Go eat your big bloody bone. You chewed on it for 5 minutes and you're done. I can't even see you anymore. Or was it when I reckon if you go in here, you can. No one wants to hear you crying. There. Now they can see you open up. Hey, what's going on, Hellchild? Welcome to the stream. Isn't it past your bedtime? Well, it's not in my mouth. Go ahead, you can make the joke. It's not in my mouth. It's in his. Had it like all over their nose because their noses tend to normally be wet. He was rummaging around doing some crap in the background, had it all. No more. No more. Crying ain't gonna get you nowhere, is it? It probably does most of the time. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's it, eh? You get any barbecue given to you tonight or today? Yeah, the old Mick on Wheeler is gone to wash. I'm going to give this dog a couple more treats just to shut him up, even though I just said I wouldn't. No barbecue for Hellchild. That sounded pretty damn good, though, that story you told us. I haven't had barbecue in a while, but when you say barbecue, you probably mean like brisket and stuff like that, not like a Aussie barbecue. That's normally just like, sausages, sausage sizzle. Oh, I wonder if Sammy fell asleep. Said he was going to come back after an hour. Where is he? Anyway, well, every sub to G here and all of G channels, please. Thank you very much there, Roger. Yeah, we're starting to get up there. Oh yeah, it sure is. Sure is. I mean, I was sort of like joking around before, but I am a bit of look who's rushing around. Someone that's not Russian sure was, rushing about. Yeah, we're getting up there. We're getting to the milestone. We still need about a 200 odd, less than 200 or whatever it is. I don't even know. More than 200 people.
200 what?
Trying to get my channel to be monetized, which just means that I have more features and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on 715. Need to get to 1,000 before I can even apply.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not so you can.
Yeah, I mean, because it's not like I'm going to get bugger all money from actual YouTube itself, but
yeah, it's shit money. Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully they might push me in the algorithm a bit more if I get to that point. Get a few other features.
Yeah.
I gave the dog a couple more treats, and now he's sitting there looking at me whinging again. Bloody don't know when to stop.
That's all right. Just don't give it to him. That's what I do.
Yeah, normally I don't, and most of the time if he does have a bit of a cry, I just let him get on with it, and he goes and lies down. But tonight he's just doing that. I'm going to stare and have like this really sad look on my face, like I haven't ate, like I haven't ate for years, and like, oh please. Yep. Even though he's had his dinner, he's had his half a tin of food.
I always do that. Though.
Yeah,
I just don't.
Lately he's done this thing. It's like once he's had his dinner, he will like want a couple of treats as well. Yeah, we can have a 1K sub party, Paul. Yeah, but I don't know if Dylan would have. I don't know if Dylan would have the watch hours, Cody, because you need like 4,000 watch hours, and Dylan does pretty small videos. So if you do a video just for a few minutes, it's not going to have much watch hours. You're a legend, Hellchild. Yeah. Everyone's leaving the stream. Maybe it's I'm surprised. Normally Mick brings everyone to the stream.
I'm not that energetic tonight. I'm a bit tired, to be honest.
That's fair, man.
I'm bringing the mood down. Sorry, it's the tiredness.
No worries, man.
No, it's
I
what
did
it
like
is.
that. What's that? The hats?
No, you know why they're leaving?
Why?
Because you know they all want me and they know they can't have me, so they're fucking off.
They know they can't have you.
No, they can't.
Why can't they have you?
It's I'm on the other side of the screen.
Well, you know that everyone's heard of Mick on Wheels, right? We have an individual sipping on his drink in the background here, waiting to come on now. We have. Who is it? Who could it be, Mick?
Who can it be?
The force is strong with this one.
Oh, copyright.
Mark on 2 legs.
Who can it be knocking at my door? The fucking Mark's calling us all the way from space. You fucking
That's it, yeah. I'm just out there.
Fucking out there. There you go. I'm
That's
Amish.
it.
I'm fucking Amish. Actually, speaking of Amish, he did look like he was Amish, didn't he? Anyway.
Hey,
Hey?
who? Fu Manchu?
The fuck do you think I'm talking about when I say he looked like he was Amish?
The dude with the bum fluff.
What the fuck are you on about?
Oh,
I'm
oh
talking about-
no. Mick's best friend's in the house as well.
He'd have to talk about Weird Al Yankovic, Amish Paradise. That's the only version I know.
Oh, well, this guy's a little bit weird, but he's not Al. There he is.
For fuck's sake.
Oh my
There
god!
he is.
Fuck. Let's get the fuck.
I thought his
Oh, no,
name was Sammy, not fuck.
Oh, that's his middle name, Mark. Is it true that that's your middle name, Sammy?
What? Sammy fuck.
Yeah. Or is that just what the ladies say to you?
I just think that
Fuck
if I bury my
Fuck yeah, it is.
if I bury my head in my hat, everything will go away.
Oh, we got a. Well, now we got.
Hey,
now we've got
Sammy,
full
you doing
screen.
impersonations, are you?
Pardon?
You doing impersonations?
No, not tonight, mate. Not tonight. It's just the real Sammy.
I look like Raven off. Raven off Mortal Kombat. Fucking hell. Oh shit.
Either that or a handsome version of Michael Jackson. Not one that would scare the kids off.
Where's your glove? Get your glove.
I've only got a latex glove. This
There you
guy's
go.
got a fucking glove.
This is for just activities I do during the night time. Don't take too much notice of what I do.
Is that why you got a black one so you don't have to wash it that often?
Yeah. It doesn't stain as much. Dun, 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 dun. I might get copyrighted.
Don't sing a song. Don't sing a song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, don't even hum
Well,
it.
I don't. And don't even have it in your mind. The algorithm might know.
Stop thinking.
All of a sudden, I get a copyright. It's like, we know that you was humming it inside your head.
Yes.
Why is it that the Friends theme song just came to my head just then, and all I
What is
wanted
that?
to do was start busting out the Friends theme song?
What's that,
with
Mark?
It's a magazine. To do
I've heard
with,
of Morning Glory, not Old Glory.
Yeah, Old Glory. Yeah. If you flick through the pages, you'll see some real interesting stuff. Just
How do you
looking at
flick through them?
Well, thank
Don't
God.
be too excited. Now.
Oh, shit.
Can't be
getting
too
a
excited,
phone call.
Mark. If you can still flick through it, if there's no pages stuck together, then or maybe it's a new
I
one.
was going to say
I'll be
exactly
back.
the
I'll
same
be back.
thing,
I'll be
G.
back.
I was
Yeah,
going to say
that's it,
exactly
eh,
the same
Sammy?
thing. Eh?
Great minds think alike, isn't that right, Sammy?
That's it. That's
Or maybe
it.
or maybe perverted minds.
Oh my god! What the hell's this?
Sammy's taking us on a tour.
Mm.
Yeah,
Do you wear a hat, Sammy?
me.
Hmm.
Oh no! Don't get Sammy started on his hat. Supposedly Mick stole his style. Supposedly Sammy was the originator of wearing the hats.
Yeah, so
I
I used to wear my hats backwards. I used to wear different hats, and then all of a sudden, this guy called Mick on Wheels was just like, "I'm going to start wearing hats now," and I'm like, "Fucking, you never used to wear hats."
Yeah.
I've got to say a g'day to Paul there. I'm doing well, Paul. Thanks, mate. And Roger the pirate.
Arr.
Arr.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all get excited more when all you guys come on the stream than they do when I'm here. So
Look,
they can't contain themselves when someone else joins.
I heard you were struggling, and I answered the call.
Oh, you know what I'm like, Mark. It's just that's how that's the show. Me struggling.
Yeah. Good to see you take some cues from other people's shows.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I learned from the best.
Mm.
Any group is disturbing with me in it, Hellchild,
Gee,
as these guys would know.
disturbed our regular group is.
Me. If I'm not sharing naked aliens, I'm sharing naked Muppets.
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah.
I came across that video on Instagram, and I couldn't not share it. I thought I'll share this with the group, and I thought some people could relate to it.
An advert?
No. It's an actual lady that does like sexual health awareness things.
Oh.
And she's one of many. There's quite a few of them out there doing things related to sex, but it's not physical. They just talk about it. There's another one on Instagram there where she talks about things from a historical perspective, and it's some of it's quite interesting. And there's others.
The way she explained it, she made me question if I wanted to try it or not. And I'm like, oh wait a second. But yeah,
Well,
I was gonna say to you until I remembered what she spoke about. I was gonna say I'll give you my number, you could pass it on. But then when I remembered what she said, maybe not.
Well, just go follow her on Instagram. I'm sure she's got plenty of other useful tips.
Yeah. Might do that now. It's lucky I'm not on a live stream. All these guys, they've all turned off their cameras, and then one of them's gone. Get better mics, or you're going to regret it. Trust me. You can always donate us some microphones there if you want.
Get better
Ross.
mics, you're going to regret it. Oh, okay.
We're going to regret it. It's all right.
Mick hasn't put himself on silent, which he should have. So if Ross is a guru, how am I sounding? Actually, that's one of the things. Quite a while ago. That's one of the things I shared from Think Media was audio quality. And if your audio quality is good, and to Ross's words there, he's absolutely right. Because I started listening to a podcast this afternoon. The audio was clear, but it was really soft. It was really low, and it was just hard. It was hard. You had to struggle to hear it, and so I just turned off. You know, I lost interest in it.
Yeah, like my audio is not the best, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
If Mick was
So far, people. Sammy's mumbling in the background. I think he's having a moment.
If Mick wasn't talking in the background, it'd be a lot easier.
Mm.
I did mute him.
Yeah, that's better.
Just.
Well, I mean, Sammy, you should be able to relate to that. Audio is everything in your business. If your audio is crap, no one would be listening to you, or they'd be complaining they couldn't hear you.
Oh yeah, I've got.
I complain that I can't hear him.
I've actually got a full audio set up here, so I use the like if I'm doing my podcast and stuff like that, I use the Rodecaster. I use the Rodecaster Pro.
Yeah,
so
and that's pretty well industry standard, isn't it? That's what a lot of people use.
Yeah, that's what and it's not that it's industry standard, but it's not too far out of a price range. Like it's not you're not breaking the bank to buy it. So I got I think it cost me $1,200 for the starter kit for the Rodecaster Pro, which is you might go, oh, that's a bit expensive, but it's good entry level sort of pricing where I've got microphones. Yeah. I've got microphones in my setup, and just for one microphone, it cost me $5,000.
Yeah, right.
Just for one mic, and that mic's a good mic, but I don't have that with me. I left a lot of stuff at my mum and dad's place.
Yeah.
So I honestly just brought the bare essentials to be able to get me out of trouble with my podcast here, basically. But if I'm doing a really really big episode, I usually just go to work and use their studios.
So, all right, here's a question: could you plug any sort of a microphone into the Rodecaster Pro, and it would make it sound really good, or do you need a good quality microphone?
It helps if you've got a better quality microphone.
Yeah.
So it's all about the quality of microphone, because if you buy a shit microphone, it doesn't matter how good your audio desk is. If the microphone's still shit, it's going to give you shit quality.
Yeah.
So, and it's the same with an audio desk. If you buy a cheap audio desk, it doesn't matter how good your microphone is. It'll still make your microphone sound shit.
Yeah.
So I've just got my.
I was just going to say what would be a good entry into, because I have looked at that sort of thing. And there goes Mick on wheels in the background. We need him to do that a few times just for the hell of it.
If I was honest, I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere past like Shure or Rode. I think Rode and Shure are probably the two best brands to use when it comes to microphones. A great entry level mic for good audio quality is probably the Rode NT. The Rode NT is a USB microphone that I have recorded countless numbers of podcasts on, and you can actually go and find the podcast I did with the Rode NT. It's a podcast by a guy called Leroy Brown. He works on a podcast called the Airheads Podcast, and I think I was episode 100. It would have been 175 or something, and I literally had, at the time, I didn't have any decent sort of gear to be able to do what I thought would be a good quality audio recording. So I went to JB Hi-Fi and I brought the Rode NT and I literally set it up on my parents' kitchen bench with my laptop, and I recorded a podcast. And honestly, you cannot tell that I was sitting at my parents' kitchen bench.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like I'm in a studio. But yeah, it's all about microphones. So you could buy if you buy a shit microphone and you set it up on your kitchen bench and you go and you're talking, well, it's going to pick up all the reverb and stuff like that and all the noise around you. But if you sit in a good cheat technique, if you don't have a good quality microphone, is to get a Doona or a quilt cover and stick it over your head.
Yeah, right.
Just to dampen the sound. So when I was recording from home, I set up my own makeshift sound booth. So I could literally, and it was literally a table with a Doona over the top of it to deaden the sound.
So I'm just looking on Facebook Marketplace, and there's, say, a Rode NT1A microphone, $150.
Yeah, that'll get you out of trouble. I wouldn't hesitate to get a Rode NT-A1 at all. At all.
If I if I bite the bullet and do it, I'll certainly look around. That's for sure.
Definitely look around. Don't just settle for the first thing you see. So
yeah.
It took me about three or four different setups until I found the right one.
Mm-hmm.
So I spent over. Geez, and I wish I had people giving me advice on different setups, because I just brought the setup because I'd watch reviews on YouTube, and I wish someone gave me advice on what was a good setup and what wasn't a good setup, because then I wouldn't have had to do so much trial and error.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can. One day I'll FaceTime you on Facebook, Mark, and I'll show you my setup that I use. If you were going to do it properly, it'll just get you out of trouble.
Yeah. I just can't. I mean, maybe down the track, it's something I'm interested in doing, but just for coming on here, I don't think I would do it.
If you wanted a better audio quality to come on the stream, probably the Rode NT Mini would get you out of trouble. That's about it's a $90 microphone, and your interface actually runs through your computer in the background.
Which one did you say? Sorry,
it's called the Rode NT Mini.
Just see if I can find one on. There's various Rode NTs, but no minis. There's a mini. There's a mini, $110.
Yeah, so I used. I've got 3 Rode NT Minis just for when I'm doing a very, very, very portable podcast setup, and I don't have a lot of space to carry all my gear. I use three NT Minis, and I record the podcast straight into my laptop.
Yeah, and you don't have any problems. You get good quality out of that.
Yeah, I do. No, there's a little bit of delay through the sound card, but that's just a sound card issues. So, and that's just because I run it off my, like if I had a MacBook budget, I'd have a MacBook Pro. So I could only afford to buy the MacBook Air. So that's the only drama I sort of have, is that the processor isn't quite as good as what I'd like to have.
Okay, so just doing a quick look. There's one place selling the Rode NT1 USB Mini for $99.95 on eBay.
Yeah. And then I'm more than happy. I'll be up your way in what date will I be up there? Probably the 16th or 17th of November. I'm more than happy to bring you up one of the microphones if you want to test it out. I mean, I don't sort of need it, so.
With that sort of thing, usually how far away from the microphone are you?
Oh, a good rule of thumb is probably about, you want to have your thumb and your forefinger just in front of the microphone, so you want a good 2 or 3 centimeter gap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just I watch a lot of I watch quite a few podcasts, and I see what they do and see how they do it, things like that. And there's one guy I watch, his audio for me is perfect in terms of it. From your side of things, you might say it's a bit hot or a bit loud, but for me it's perfect because when you listen to him, he's clear, he's concise, and it's just, for me, it's absolutely perfect. And I watch, like I said, I watch quite a few podcasts, and some of them, to me, they just don't get it right. Even though they got a really good professional setup, I think their audio is a little bit soft. Especially, I was watching one today, and virtually it was 2 people having a chat, and the audio was all right for them, but for podcast listeners in a semi-noisy environment, it was just no good.
Yeah, right.
And that turned me off.
I'm just setting up my I'm not going to set up my gear, but what I'll do, it'll probably be next week. I'll spend a bit of time, and when I jump on the stream, I'll set up my podcast setup that I've got now, and I'll give you a bit of a demo on like how to get good audio.
Yeah. No, that'd be great, because
you'll understand it a bit better.
Because the whole idea about coming on and doing things like this is to learn what other people do, and if I do it in the future, it's not like I haven't got the computer power or anything like that. It's just the smaller things that a lot of people overlook, that would definitely help whatever I do in the future, or if I do anything in the future.
For sure.
How do you have the computer power in a spaceship? Fuck.
Oh, mate. Well, we've actually got supercomputers in our spaceship, just way above what they do.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was checking the audio settings before, and I just realised that even though I'm wearing the headset, I've been going like the mic wasn't coming through the headset, so I don't know if that sounds any better for people listening or not.
No, it actually sounds worse, G.
It sounds worse?
To me it does. Because I'm listening through the headsets, but my microphone is the iMac in front of me.
So,
does that sound better? Because I turn it back to what it sounds clearer.
That's absolutely perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's so loud.
so loud.
Yes.
Looked like Mick just got blown backwards.
Oh, loud. No, you're fine. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I just saw you go.
Yeah, this is a chemtrails.
He's a bit of a drama queen. This
yeah.
bloke.
I'm the king.
I thought the drama queen was. Oh, the drama king. Yeah, the queen. The queen is going to supposedly go back to lives next year, right?
Apparently.
I reckon he's going to. I reckon he's going to go live, and he's going to go. He's probably going to go be door knocking, trying to find where Mark lives. That's going to be his live stream. Knock knock. Hello.
I'm going to tell him. I'm going to tell him where Mark is. That's all right. Mark will be up in space.
Yeah, I'll be in space.
He's going to be. He's going to be hovering over, looking down.
Yeah, that's right. Don't fuck with us.
What's Sammy doing?
Fucking knows.
I think he was getting excited over you before. That's why he turned off his camera.
Look at me name.
Yeah, that's it. He looked at the name and he just couldn't help himself. He had to go for 10 minutes.
God, to have an awkward.
Having a moment. Yeah, that's not even awkward for him.
Mate, I'm having a wank and I've just left my microphone on.
That's why I heard you mumbling Mick's voice to yourself.
No, that was actually you, G. I was going G.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I love Guzman and Gomez.
How fucking good is it? I had it for lunch and dinner today.
I love it. No, I'm just setting up my laptop.
Have you put on a hat, Sammy?
Hey?
You going to put on a hat for us?
No, not tonight, G. Not tonight.
You said last time you showed me hats that you was going to just show me one a stream. You haven't shown me any more since.
You can leave your hat on.
What was that? Did I show you my sailor's hat?
Yeah. Sammy has a hat mark that makes him look like Popeye the Sailor Man.
Hold on.
He said that he said he normally wears it for the women.
Yeah, I actually got in trouble for wearing that hat on.
Two. There's two. Hold on, I'm showing you. G. There's number 2. Hold on. Number 3. And that one. There we go. Oh fuck.
DJ Mark in the house on the 1s and 2s.
That's
there.
it.
And we've got.
I'll wear it backwards like Sammy used to.
That one.
No, you really can't see it, can you? Do you want me to? Do you think I should go put a jacket on?
This is a Godfather.
Yeah.
The Godfather. There's no oxygen in space, Mark. You'll be fine. And Godfather. And then over here. What the?
Yeah.
This is a Maori hat.
Looks like you're going to play some drums.
Yeah. Hey, why did the nightclub on the moon go broke?
Not many people knew the moon dance.
No atmosphere.
There is an
I
atmosphere.
knew that I knew that, but I haven't actually heard that one for a minute. So
But there is an atmosphere on the moon.
Yeah, there is.
It's not much, though. Not a lot. It's a little bit boring. Hold
It's a
on.
little bit. It's a little bit thin.
It's a bit thin.
Hey, do you guys know anything about welding?
Hey?
Do you guys know anything about
no,
welding?
it's
No.
just another joke.
Oh well, it was going to be. Yeah.
My dad's
Oh, okay.
my dad's a boiler maker. Hit me with it.
All right. Why can't you weld on the moon?
Don't know.
No Earth.
Ah.
So okay. So let me put that in context. Welders.
It's not as fun when you've got to explain it.
I
Mark.
know what you mean.
Yeah, I know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
Of
All right. So why can't you weld on the moon?
Because there's no Earth.
I don't know.
No, extension lead's not long enough. Come on, get your.
I got a battery powered welder.
There you go. Yeah.
Tesla welder.
Plasma welder. Plasma cutter. Dad jokes, anyway.
I like my Mary Had a Little Lamb joke. I thought it was good. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Her father shot it dead. Now she takes it to school between 2 bits of bread.
Oh, was that a joke? I thought that was your lunch.
It was too. But now she takes the lamb to school between 2 bits of bread.
Must be a rich bastard. Lamb's expensive.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, man. My head. Oh. Baby.
Got the old Monday-itis.
Monday-itis, yeah.
Good.
You got a problem with your eyes, Mick?
Oh, so it's been spraying the skies, man, and everything's fucked down here.
Yeah.
It's why I can't breathe.
Why do you think he's up? That's why he's up in his cockpit.
I don't have that problem.
My cock's in a pit.
In your dreams.
Wet dreams.
Is that what,
Oh!
is that what you call your missus?
Mrs. Palmer.
Don't eat chocolate in front of me. You can eat chocolate in front of me.
No.
That's all right. I'll eat it behind you then. I'm behind you.
I wonder if the workers.
Well, that sounds wrong.
Workers are getting jealous.
Fucking lurkers.
Mm.
I wonder if there's an Amish in the lurkers.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, wasn't that another rule that you can't? Oh no, Sammy's gone. Can't remember if that was a rule or just have someone having a cry. But I don't have money, and then sit there and eat like a whole packet of mint slices and whatever else is happening.
But I got no money.
That's how mean. I was going to say that to wait for Mrs. Austin to send some.
Nick's gone. He's lost it.
Oh,
Probably haven't had a Tim Tam in a while.
You're terrible, Muriel.
I need to go and buy chocolate Tim Tams now. That's it.
Yeah. Well, never trust left-handed people. They're just not right.
That's true.
Yes, that is true.
Do you also say when someone says I'm all right, do you say you're not like what? You're not half left.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Yeah.
Good. Oh my god, here.
Scroll, don't troll. There you go.
I've got that fucking song in my head.
Which one?
You can leave your hat on.
Why did they never make a follow-up to a movie like that? I suppose it's one of those movies they just leave it at that. You can't make another one.
What?
You know how
This one's for Robbo.
Yeah. G'day, Robbo, if you're watching.
Roberto.
Oh, well, you got a real problem there, Cody, because I'm left-handed, mate.
These Tim Tams actually taste really nice. They actually taste nice as well because I paid for them myself.
That would have to be a bittersweet symphony, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it's a bit
Now that song stuck in my head.
symphony, yes, love.
I know a song that'll get on your nerves.
Get on your nerves.
Yeah.
What
Get
song's
on your
that?
nerves.
Yeah, yeah.
I know a song that'll get on your nerves.
On your nerves. Get on your nerves.
I just said that as well last time you did that. I'm like, what song's that?
Well, if you don't like musical puns, then you have my symphony.
You know what you say to vegans when they go off at you for eating meat?
What?
What's that?
Let us eat what we want to eat. That's not
Did you see that one that I put in the chat?
That's not necessarily a good joke.
Which one's that?
Celery, necessarily.
I put I get it. I got it. I got it. I got it all right.
Well, I put that one in about the Flat Earth Society.
This one, when you when you are invited to a vegan dinner, you fill it out yourself.
Yeah.
I sent it to this girl that I have on Facebook, and she was vegan, but she's vegetarian now because she was having complications with her diet. I sent it to her, and she didn't understand the joke.
Okay, so what's the difference? What's the difference between the two?
Vegetarians can eat eggs, and because vegans don't have any animal products, so no cheese, eggs, even honey, because bees make honey, and that's a no-no.
Righto.
But bees have to make honey anyway. What's the big fucking deal?
Yeah, I guess it's like molester and them, to go and steal it and put it in your mouth.
What's the extreme?
Yeah,
isn't there some really extreme people there that only eat fruit that has fallen off the tree or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, they probably think that you're abusing trees if you go and pick it off yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine that though, you're starving and there's a tree there and you're like, oh, I can't take a piece off. Hurry up and drop one. Come on, like you sit there for a few days like, oh, any day now it's going to drop one. Yeah, they probably accidentally fall into it. Whoops! Oh, it dropped one. I can finally eat. Because they say that being on a vegan diet's healthy for you, but it does limit options, especially if you don't eat a piece of broccoli that if a cow's farted on one, it's cross-contaminated.
My naturopath told me that vegans actually go a bit wacko in the brain, like they go a bit crazy. Because they don't get
that explains a lot.
Well, they don't get enough nutrients to the brain for the food that they eat. It's not good for them. It's not actually. Yeah.
All seriousness, where was I? I was at one of those home shops where they sell knives and pots and pans and things like that, and I just happened to get talking to this lady, and she said, "Oh yeah, I'm a vegetarian," or she didn't say she was a vegan; she was just vegetarian. She said she didn't eat meat, and I said, "Oh, was it personal choice, or?" And it was actually for medical reasons. When she ate meat, she had reactions to it, and you know, she said she's been like that virtually since she was a kid, and she was managing. So there are legitimate reasons why people do it, and we do get a lot of, you know, we do get a lot of protein out of meat, that's for sure. And
the rarer you eat it. It's serious. If you cook the meat too much, there's not as much protein.
Yeah, right.
Do you know how you can tell? You know how you can tell if someone's vegan? Because they bloody tell you.
Yes, they fucking do.
You know, look, it's I think it's just individual choice. It's you know, if people are doing it for medical reasons, and it can help some people, you know, we do overindulge. We all do. We all overindulge at times. But
quickly hides the Tim Tam packet.
Hey, did you hear about the doctor? Did you hear about the guy that raced into the doctor and said, "Doctor, help, help. I think I'm shrinking." The doctor said, "I think you'll need to be a little patient."
What about the bloke who goes to the doctor and says, Doctor, it hurts when I point here," and the doctor says, "Well, don't point there."
It's the truth. It's just trying to be logical.
I was watching a Kevin James stand up, and you know how like everyone's gluten intolerant and everyone has like nut allergies and shit these days. It seems more so than it used to. I remember he did a huge bit on talking about that, and he's like, "Oh, people with their gluten intolerance and stuff." He's like, "Oh, back in my day, we just used to call it a tummy ache." And stuff like that, and you just went on to this huge like rant about how just people are these days, and it's kind of true. Like there seems to be people allergic to everything, and just people who don't like so much these days and want to have a cry about it. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of like him in films and stuff, so I didn't know if I'd like his stand up. But when I watched it, I actually thought it was quite good.
Well, according to YouTube, there's only 3 people watching us right now. So either the 3 of us are watching, or there's
we're all watching ourselves.
Yeah.
That's all right. We can talk about anything we want then. Now it's only us watching each other. It's probably Cody, Becky, and maybe Paul still watching.
Yeah, Roger mustn't be here. Becky's not here.
Becky's saying I'm. At least we know Becky's not here. We can mark that one off the list.
What about what's his name? The young bloke. He said he was going to be in the chat, but maybe I suppose school.
Dexter. Yeah, Dexter was in the chat earlier, and he went to bed. Has school in the morning. Yeah, we know one person that will be in the chat. What's his name? You know, Fu Manchu.
Fu Manchu,
the guy with the the bloke with the whiskers.
Oh yeah.
Catman or whatever he's called.
Yeah.
Bathing himself, like, you know, licking his paws.
Yep.
Actually, that one doesn't really bathe himself, right?
Apparently not. So the rumor goes.
I don't know why, but everyone should know by now. I say when there's stuff that I shouldn't say, I'll say it. For some reason, Dick Cheese came to mind.
I noticed your name mark on 2 legs.
Mark on 2 legs. Yep. Well, I
To remove that dick cheese, you're going to need a chisel.
A cold chisel.
Isn't that cheddar from under?
Yeah. I ho, it's off to work we go with the picture.
Get a chisel, a cold chisel, and we have
Yeah.
breakfast at Sweethearts.
Yeah.
Puns like the motherfuckers.
Cody's still watching. So have you guys seen all the bloody memes and stuff about Jada and Will Smith?
No.
Yes.
That's all I've seen the last few days. I keep on going online and just seeing these memes.
So did you know something? I watched this thing. What he did to Chris Rock was actually a complete reenactment sketch of a clip of a 1950s film. It was in black and white. They showed it. I can't
To
find
me,
it.
it looked like it looked like he didn't even touch the guy.
No, he didn't. It was
Like
a reenactment. It was all bullshit. You know what happened that night? You know why they did that, yeah? The actual
Why is
reason
that?
why? It's a distraction. You know how there's lots of distractions going on, yeah?
Yeah.
It's a distraction because that night something happened between Putin offering Ukraine a peace deal, and they didn't want us to know about it. Yeah. And,
Yeah, that's like when, like Miley Cyrus twerking, showing her raw chicken to the audience or whatever. It's like when stuff like that happens, yeah, you're definitely right that most of the time you have to look of what they're trying because yeah, if there's not a distraction like that, then people might actually start waking up to some of the bullshit that happens.
Yep. I'm just trying to. I'm going to search for this because I saved it on my chat.
I mean, as well, what better person than an actor to do some acting?
That's right. Exactly.
Especially how whack was it when he said the joke and he shows Will Smith laughing at it, and then like later on he's like starts getting angry.
Yeah, it was definitely acted.
But yeah.
I'm trying to find this thing. If I find it, I'll show you.
I mean, I might be like missing whatever, but I didn't understand as well what the big deal about it was. Like everyone like getting all angry a bit to Will Smith. I'm like, oh well, shit happens really.
I'm not going to find this video. I guarantee I won't find it.
Yeah, that's the problem with when you find something good, if you don't like save it and keep it somewhere, you won't be able to find it again.
I find I've got to, if I'm going to do stuff like that, I'll send it to myself or I'll send it to someone.
Well, that's what I did. I sent it to myself. I normally put keywords above it so I could search the word, but I didn't do it in this case. Hold on.
Yeah, that's like that video that you sent me, Mick. I was going to save it, but then I'm like, oh, it's in the chat between us, so I could just go back to that if I want.
I thought I'd just get a bit more comfortable there.
What?
Yeah, that's get the pins out.
Yeah, look, see, I haven't got any fishnet stockings, so I can't do any fragging further.
It's really hard to stretch out in a space shuttle, though, man. You gotta relax.
Oh, look, there's plenty of room here.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm in a submarine,
Oh, okay. That's good then.
You're not in a submarine trying to find Titanic or whatever.
No. But,
Yeah, if you want to find Titanic, just go to those streaming apps. I'm sure you'll find it. Or maybe even in a DVD shop.
Hey, listen to this. I don't know if you can hear it. Tell me if you can hear. If you can't hear it, don't worry about
If you send it to me, I'll probably be able to put it on screen.
Okay, hold on. This is really funny. It goes pretty quick. It's pretty quick, so you gotta listen.
Okay.
I just sent it to you.
Okay.
It's funny.
It's obviously intense. I mean,
No, he's not camping.
I'm so riveted.
He's not camping.
Melbourne.
I wonder where there's only 3 people watching. Nobody's talking.
Yeah, I know. We're very quiet tonight. I'm very quiet tonight.
You're never quiet, Nick.
I am tonight. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I'm tired. I'm very fucking tired.
Yeah, there was quite a few people before, but a few people had to leave, I guess,
I'm going to send
for
you this as
whatever
well.
reasons.
That's fucking hilarious. Can you figure out how to put it up?
Yeah, for some reason it's not coming up, so I've had to save it.
I sent you another one you should put up, which is fucking hilarious. Not working?
Yeah, no, I just have to had to save it.
It's not that hilarious. It's just funny because I like it.
Is that sharing there?
Almost.
I think it's sharing.
Yep.
Sharing the window.
Yeah, press play. No. You can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
No.
You didn't hear it? Well, I can hear it.
It's funny, hey?
Must be the audio. Bloody StreamYards.
It's funny. I'm laughing because I know what he says. Hey?
Don't know if the one I was going to say. I don't know if the one person watching heard it, but it was definitely good.
It's good. It's funny, hey? I sent you another thing.
Yeah, no.
But I can't yet. If it's not going to show it on the screen.
Oh,
What are you watching? The one I sent you?
let's see if I get this one going.
If you can't share it, it's okay. I got to crash out soon because I'm really tired.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm not having that issue with my breathing at the moment, Mark. It must be weird, something weird.
It's good.
I don't know why StreamYard screws with my audio when I like try and open other stuff when I'm streaming. Haven't figured it out yet, but it's like when I was playing what you sent, it just made the audio go all weird.
Yeah. Fucking StreamYard.
There you go. I'll have to go and I just saw some Asian lady. I don't know if does she do parody songs?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
Because I think they had her in like South Park or something once. I don't know if it's the same woman, but
Probably. It's
I
fucking
remember
hilarious. You need to watch it. You'll laugh your head off. It's funny. But you probably can't put it on the actual stream for some reason.
Yeah, I think the naked aliens were getting offended and trying to mess with my audio.
Yeah. That's right.
If you're tired there, Mick, should we call it here, guys? Or
I'm
how are you,
bugging.
Tom and Mark?
I'm like seriously.
It's up to you, G. I can keep going for a bit longer.
I might just head off because I've got to get up early and head off to Wollongong in the morning for a meeting anyway, which is an hour from here.
To the gong.
To the gong for a meeting, which I'll get. Yeah, it's an hour's drive from here, so I'll do that, and then
you get a fuel allowance for that, Mick?
Pardon?
Fuel allowance?
Yeah, and we can bill for it as well, like bill customers for it.
Yep, I would.
Yeah, we definitely can, but we can only bill half an hour each way, so which is shit. So it's an hour each way, but we can only bill half an hour, which is a bit shit. But it's better than nothing.
I do an online thing, or do you have to be in person?
No, it's all online. Most of my stuff is over the phone or online, but this person wanted to meet me face to face.
No,
and I'm like, okay, it's nice to meet people face to face sometimes. So
now I get it. You know, you want me.
Cody says another peaceful stream. Do we get
normally I think Cody gets excited when they become spicy streams when we start saying naughty words and stuff.
Yeah.
Normally that's when it gets going.
I thought you were going to eat a chip. Were you going to do a chip tonight when I came on? You said that before.
No, I was going to eat the bloody Tim Tam. That's what I did.
Eat the fucking chip.
I think you might have to make a list, G.
Yeah, I do actually have a list.
Yeah.
That's how I knew that I didn't.
Are you trying to sort things
That's
out?
how I know it.
So you know what's going on.
All right. So who's got Tuesday? Who am I putting down for Tuesday's live stream?
Oh, I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Fucking hate
It's lucky I did write a list though, because that's how I figured out I didn't have an appointment today. I got up and I was getting ready to go. It's lucky I didn't bloody turn up and it was the wrong day. I looked at this at the last second. Supposedly it's Friday, so I was way off.
Well, yeah. Oh,
one day, Friday.
Sometimes you could blame it on post-COVID or something like that. Oh, there we go. We'll get
Blame it on three-man show.
Yeah. Or don't we blame everything on Donald Trump? Isn't it his fault?
Nah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Agent Orange has had enough shit lately. We'll let him chill.
One of the
we'll go against Biden.
Oh shit, that's what I was going to do.
Biden, the fucking zombie. Well, he is a zombie.
the only president who can fall upstairs and downstairs.
And he gets lost every
I don't know,
time.
George. I was going to say George W. Bush Jr. He had a bloody good run when he's doing speeches, and he was clearly like high on coke or whatever, and he forgets what he's talking about. He just looks at people, smiles, nods.
Where he would just go totally off script.
Mm.
You guys know.
All right, then, guys, I might try end it there.
All right.
I'll let Mark continue, though. Finish off what you were saying.
Do you guys know Jeff Dunham, the ventriloquist?
No.
Yeah. He has.
What characters does he have?
Oh, he has quite a few. He does Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Jose Jalapeno on a stick. He does. He's got this one called Walter. Walter is an old guy, but Walter also doubles as Joe Biden. And some of the stuff he's done there is just it's hilarious.
That's funny.
We have to go check that out.
Yeah, he's on YouTube. He's on all the socials. Yeah,
I definitely remember Ahmed.
Yeah, I think he's had to tone it down a lot because he used to be really funny. Some of the stuff he'd say, or he wouldn't say it directly. You know, the puppet would say it. You know, and so he gets away with it, but it's definitely toned down to what he used to be.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Well, I do actually have a Chucky doll. Maybe I need to pull that out so then I can just like say really extreme stuff even more so than I normally do and just blame it on Chucky.
Yeah.
The doll's fault.
The doll said it, not me, even though you see my mouth moving. And oh no, we were just about to call it there, and then look who's shown up. He looks happy as.
Oh, you got to. Oh, he's not.
You looking so happy there for Sammy? You're not the real Sammy anymore.
Jeez, he's not the real Sammy. He's just Sammy.
Your audio's some sort of Sammy.
Your audio's.
What was
gives an audio test, Sammy.
I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna go to bed. I have to fucking crash out.
Go, man, go. Just go. We don't need you here.
We've got the other one now.
We got the other cripple.
All right, take care, Mick. It was good to speak to you.
Hey, I'm left-handed. I'm left-handed, Mick. So you know.
Oh fuck. Anyway,
read that, Mick.
How do I what?
Sammy is disappointed that Mick is still on the stream.
Look at fucking. Oh, fuck's sake.
Sammy, you might have to type something or just do sign language.
Yeah, you fucking retard. I'm out. I gotta go.
See you, mate.
What's the matter?
Right. Take care, dude.
Take care.
What's the matter?
All right. Bye.
He's
Can you hear
gone. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, that's
what.
There was
What
something.
have you done to your mic? You stuffed it up.
What do you mean? What happened to it?
Are you just looking at some porn while you're on?
Porn?
Yeah, you're just staring at the screen. I thought that was, unless you're just looking at us, you're making sure that Mick was gone.
Bit of prawn, nothing like a bit of prawn, eh?
Yeah, that's it. especially
took a
for
lot.
crackers.
That took a lot longer than what I expected. I thought I'll put my laptop on charge because I got a bit sick of holding my phone. So I thought I'll put my laptop on charge, and then I've got to boot up my laptop, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, right.
And now we're having a bit of trouble with the speaker, actually.
Yeah, getting a bit of feedback there.
Hmm. 2 seconds.
Yep. Yeah, I'll StreamYard.
Oh,
Yeah, some people have problems, especially when they have other tabs open. You know.
yeah, because when I started having webcam issues, I think it might be associated with StreamYards a bit. But I definitely know that sometimes, because I kind of tested it out, and at first I was wondering why there was issues when if I had if I set up a stream and I'd go into the stream like to share the link before I go live. If I go into YouTube or watch a film or basically any other a video, the audio goes shocking, and I've tested it that I'll back out of the stream. Like I could be in StreamYards in just the app, but as soon as I go into enter the studio or whatever they call it, it messes up with audio on different programs.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it makes all the audio go. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, you're running Windows?
Yeah, I'm running Windows.
I never seem to have a problem when I used to go on and do the thing with Robbo. I never had a problem. Everything seemed to work all right. So I think StreamYard would lag a few times, or maybe it was my setup, especially if I was doing it from the shed just over Wi-Fi. But yeah,
maybe it could be I'm using Microsoft, their search engine, instead of Google. Is it Bing or Microsoft Edge or whatever that is the Microsoft one? Because the way the computer's set up, it's I guess they're trying to make it all Microsoft.
Yeah, well,
so I guess I could try Firefox or Google.
Yeah, to do this, I'm using Google Chrome, which seems to work fine. You know.
Yeah, so I might need to jump over to there because just with the Microsoft, it's just the way this is set up. Yeah, it's logged into my Microsoft Outlook or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there goes Sammy again. Yeah, maybe I might try Chrome and just see if there's any
improvement
interference in that way.
Which package are you paying for on StreamYard?
What one am I paying for? Just the first one. I forget what it's called, but that just the one that gives you more hours. Really, the first one.
Yeah.
So I think it's like $40 Australian. I think it's like 25 American or something like that. Just because when I started streaming more, they only give you like 20 hours or whatever on the free one.
Yeah, yeah.
You all right there, Sammy?
No, there's something wrong with my speakers and my processors, man.
That sounded really good there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might have to jump off. Can you hear me okay or not really?
Yeah, perfectly.
Yeah, we can hear you really well now.
What browser are you using?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's
I think
I
you
think it's
can't
my
hear
internet
us.
connection because it's like there's a delay, like in the.
Are you hardwired or Wi-Fi?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 seconds. I'm just going to try and fix it up.
That's the other thing. A lot of people, when they do this sort of thing, they use their Wi-Fi. So the computer's in one room and the Wi-Fi is somewhere else. If you're doing stuff like this, you really got to be hardwired. It's the only way. Up here, Telstra is offering what is it? Fiber to FTN, fiber to the node, and you'll get higher speeds and so on. So instead of, at the moment, the box is down the road and then it goes into the old copper cable and then it comes into the house and into the modem. This new system that they're offering, it'll bypass the old copper cable and just be fiber to the node. So the node's down the road. You got to pay more for it, of course, but you get higher speeds. But even now, if I do speed test, I'll show you what I don't know what you get. Is it speed test on there?
My internet isn't the best when it comes to speed and stuff. I probably should or could upgrade to like faster internet, but I mean,
so
it does what I need.
What do you get now, G?
I'm not sure. How do I do a test?
If you go to speedtest.net,
okay,
yeah, just on any browser, speedtest.net, and it'll come up, and it'll just use your current IP address, and it does a test. It'll show you what's getting down and up. So at the moment, I'm getting 49 megabits per second down and 17.3 up, which is pretty good. Does everything we need it to do. I don't know if I need to go any faster.
So mine's 25.30.
Yep.
What did you say yours was?
Almost 50 megabytes per second down, and it'll also tell you the upload speed as well.
Mine's 53 down and 27 up.
Yeah, that's better than me. Yeah, it's better than me at the moment. It could also to do with the local loading. Like I said, to do with the lines, because we've got the old copper line.
I was going to say as well, sometimes you know how internet's better at night, I guess because less people might be using it.
Yeah. Like now it should be, here for Australia, it should be starting to speed up a bit because most people will be going to bed soon. But I suppose a lot of the gamers will be doing stuff, you know.
True, yeah. Or random people that are doing live streams.
Yeah, or randos doing live streams, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sorted it out.
What'd you do?
Oh, the sound card's a bit knackered in my MacBook, and it doesn't really run too well if I've got stuff running in the background.
Yeah.
So I just got to shut it down, and I'm sort of hoping that in time I can buy a better laptop. But
yeah,
how old? What model you got there?
I got this back in 20. Geez, probably about 4 years ago now.
Yeah, should still do all right though.
Yeah, it does all right. I work it pretty hard. I work it pretty
Right.
hard. So yeah, the processor. I mean, I just watch that much porn that it's too much. It's too much for it.
Did you do that on purpose, G?
Yeah. I just that account was made today, so I just decided to get rid of it.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, it was just a random, troll account. So I'm just like, I'm sure. I don't know if you remember that I had like this one account that kept it was like called J something, and it just kept on like even if it wasn't me, like if one of the mods got rid of the account, and the same name would pop up like 5 minutes later, the same
Yeah.
name on a new account. It wasn't that name that was in the chat tonight. It was a different. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is,
Yeah,
and I don't mind having a bit of fun, but
yeah.
sometimes you can't be bothered with it.
Yeah. When it came up there, I was just surprised to see the name, and I thought, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he might have. Yeah. Anyway.
Grew some balls.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's like. Go ahead, Sammy.
Oh no, I'm listening to what you were going to say, Jay.
Oh, just yeah. When it comes to because like this laptop, I wanted to start streaming. I got this laptop like last December. It's more of a gaming system. It's just that was a reasonable price for what is one of those ACM Nitro 5s or whatever. So it's probably not that powerful when it comes to but I guess it does what I need. But if I was going to do this like full time or do this every day, then like people were saying about when we was talking about microphones and stuff before, it's just like I bought a new webcam. It worked fine for a while, but now I just put the webcam in and it just disables my sound. And if I tweak around, I can get it to work. But I mean, if that's going to be like that every time I want to do a live stream and have to spend half an hour, because sometimes I've had to uninstall, reinstall, and other stuff. And I did have get someone to look at it who's a lot better with computers than I am, and he did get it again. He got it to work, and then when I turned the system off and put it back on, it just went back to how it was. So he couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out, and they did end up sending me a new webcam as well. And yeah, the same thing happened. So it's nothing's wrong, and I kind of knew that as well. There's nothing wrong with the webcam. The actual device is working fine. It's just for some reason, and I don't know if that has something to do with StreamYard. That's what I was saying to Mark before. How StreamYard seems to mess up my audio or stuff. Stuff goes a little bit weird. So I am paying for StreamYard now, but I might need to possibly look into a different streaming app or program or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe see if that fixes it. But
what do I? Oh no, you won't be able to do You won't be able to do what you do with StreamYard if I use a program for podcasting called Riverside FM.
Okay.
And it's pretty much like this, but I don't know if you can run YouTube through it.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, that records just a higher quality audio sound, so I don't need to. But yeah, it's that's only when I've got guests that I can't have face to face.
Yeah, that's fair. See, that's what's annoying. Like StreamYard seems to. I mean, like Mark was saying, he hasn't had issues really, and it might be that I'm using Microsoft for my search engine, or if I might try it on Google Chrome and see how I go, see if there's any issues. But yeah, overall, StreamYard is a pretty good app. How I can stream on multiple. Because I'm paying for it, I can stream on multiple channels, or I can stream on a Facebook page, or if I wanted to do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, I can stream on both of them because I do my painting and my hobby. You know, I might start streaming on my hobby channel and do Twitch at the same time. But yeah, it kind of put me off, and just I'm not the best with technology. So probably like you yourself, Sammy, before, it's like when stuff doesn't go how you want, it's a bit of a head fuck to play around with it until you get it working. I'm not that into technology where I can kind of just, I'll just have to keep on troubleshooting, googling, and reading how other people fix situations and just yeah. But I got the webcam, and then I was going to get another camera so I could do my painting live. But yeah, when I had issues with this webcam, I'm kind of reluctant a little bit to buy another one. Because as I said, that one works fine, and it did work fine. If I plug it in, it just disables my audio now. But yeah, I'm sure if I was a bit more patient, I could probably work out exactly what's going on. Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Have you got a spare webcam or even a camera that can be used as a webcam?
I've only really got, besides the webcam and the inbuilt one, I only really have a phone. So, because when I do my painting videos, a lot of time I attach my phone to one of these ring lights. So I have the attachment where it hangs on there, but obviously I wanted to eventually upgrade it. The phone camera's okay. But as well, because painting videos take a while, so sometimes, like I need to use my phone to be a phone or just to keep it, reply to whatever. And just if I'm hours using that. I mean, it is like third world problem stuff, like it's not huge issues, but yeah, probably do need to get another device that I can attach to there. Yeah, I mean, it just, I guess a lot of us as well. I don't have lots of money, so it's like, I save up for this stuff, and it just gets a little bit disheartening when it doesn't work properly.
In saying that, webcams are 1080p webcams are very cheap. They're just plug and play.
Yeah.
I think sit like $60. I think you may even get one cheaper.
Yeah, the Logitech one, I think I paid $100. I'm pretty sure it's I got it on a sale. I think it was going on $200. The cost of it, and that was only because I could have got a cheaper one, but I just was reading or going through reviews, and they was just saying. But even with that webcam, it is good, but I find with webcams, maybe unless like a really expensive one, maybe won't have the issues, but you need a lot of light for webcams to work properly.
Yeah.
Like where my phone, I don't need to have all these lights on for it to be fairly clear. But then on my on the webcam, I mean, this webcam looks pretty crap that I'm using, but this is just the inbuilt one. When I was using originally the Logitech one, it was a lot clearer, better. Like I could, but still, most of the time I need ring lights and like the ceiling light on, just to light up the whole area.
Yeah, it's see this because I got the two screens now, and the other screen's got a camera built into it. It's an old camera, so you can see how it's having difficulty finding me.
Yeah.
If I throw some more light, I'll see if it makes a difference. Yeah, a little bit. It's a little bit better with a bit more light. So essentially, but that screen, like that's a 10-year-old screen or maybe more. So if I change back, and it's all doing it through the software, so I'm changing back to now. and this is back
Okay,
on.
yeah.
So I've got a light. I haven't got a ring light. I've just got a light off to the side here, and
Yeah.
you know, I can have it on, or we can just turn it off. So the light you see on my face is just off the two screens.
Okay, yeah.
So I was very fortunate. This one on the left, to my left, it was given to me. A lady put it up for sale, and she didn't know whether it worked and that. And she said, "Oh, are you still interested?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "Yeah, well, you can come and get it. You can have it, you know." And so I brought it home, and I couldn't get it to work on this one, but I took it up the shed to my old iMac, and I plugged it straight in, and it worked fine. And so I sent the lady a message, and I was totally upfront with her. I said, "Look, you could sell it for more. You could sell it for whatever, say $200, you know."
Yeah.
But she was happy that it was going to a good home and somebody was going to get some use out of it, because it had been in her shed or garage, and the husband said, "No, it's got to go. We're not using it," you know. So
Yeah.
So I was honest with her, and when I got home and it got it working, I sent her a photo. Said, "Hey, look, it's working. Thank you very much." You know, so I think if you're genuine about something, you can certainly, you know, certainly,
Yeah, like people appreciate that. Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
score some bargains. You know, that's. I know everyone's got their different opinions, but I like the Apple ecosystem. It does what I want it to do. And,
Yeah, so do I. People always go to me, "Oh, Apple, like, why do you have Apple?" And especially when it comes to music production and stuff like that, I like the fact that if I'm working on a project, and I can't be around a computer all the time, if I've got my phone with me, or I've got a compatible device, I can actually work on my project. I can work on my project on my phone and then transfer the files back to my computer without the computer even being on.
Yeah.
Like, and it all runs off the iCloud as well. So,
yeah.
You know, that's why I like Mac, because it's so, you know. And what I also used to love about the Mac, if I was off doing a DJ gig, and someone would say to me, "Oh, I want a request," but I didn't have any internet around, I could get my phone and hotspot my phone to my Mac, and then I could actually download the song while I was in a nightclub, and literally within probably 2 minutes have a song ready to go, you know. And that's what loved about the Mac.
What they sold it for me was their service. It was their service that was that sold me on the product. And as I said, the product does what I need it to do, and that's all that, you know. I'm like my two computers. So one's an old one, one's like 11 or 12 years old now. A while back, I put more RAM in it and an SSD, and it's fast. It's really fast. You know, so, and it's the screen size. I got the 27-inch, and it's just fantastic. Good screen real estate, you know, just unbelievable. Great viewing angle, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I just look, call me a fanboy. I don't care. You know.
Oh, you're a fanboy.
Yeah, I'm a fanboy. Yeah.
Me too. Me too. I'm 100% a fan of Mac.
Yeah. But you know, don't get me wrong. Every machine, a Windows machine. Look, I've had Windows machines in the past. That's how I started out. Every machine's got their use and got their, you know, it all depends on what your use is. I just like the Mac interface. That's you know.
So for me, I love Mac for music production and audio manipulation and stuff like that. And yes, yes, you can get the same programs on PC and stuff, but I just find the processing is so much better on a Mac than a Windows PC. However, when it comes to gaming, you know, that's where the Mac sort of lets you down. Macs aren't really a gaming PC, and that's why I've got my gaming PC as well as my Mac, because
you know, on the iPhone or the iPad, you know, gaming is really big. You know, there's no it's not that you can't play games on the Mac. You can. It's just not as prolific as what you can get on PC or whatever, you know. So look, each to their own. Eventually, I think down the track, you think you'd almost have to have one system, because even now when games come out, it really comes out on multiple platforms, and at the end of the day, the game or the app or whatever it is doing the same thing regardless of what's going on in the background.
Well, Xbox and Microsoft, when it comes to gaming, they're buying a lot of the big brands. Like they bought, I believe, Blizzard recently that does the World of Warcraft and stuff. They have Bethesda that does like Skyrim and Fallout and different stuff. So it's slowly but surely a lot of these gaming, like a lot of those brands are becoming just on Microsoft. You know, where Sony owns has a few different brands within the company. And I mean, Nintendo will always be Nintendo when it comes to gaming. They have they're not as powerful, their consoles and their stuff, as the other consoles, but they don't really need that. I mean, they kind of do, like, you know, the Mario type games, which is fine for them, but they don't need to have these huge, you know, processors and stuff compared to the other companies. But I mean, I'm not really, like, I had my reasons of why I stopped getting Apple, and it was kind of what Sammy's saying, that it was like I found my stuff was getting locked into the Apple Music and stuff, where I couldn't do what I wanted with it. So, and then when the last few phones have been Samsung, and just unfortunately, I guess I get used to a product and just, you know, it's familiar. So if I do get a new phone, it's most likely going to be Samsung again, because it's just kind of slipping back into, you know, an outfit, you know, your favorite shoes or outfit. It's just will be familiar to me, where I probably should try maybe a different company just to, you know, break it up, but you just get used to what you like.
Yeah, I used to argue, not over the top, but, you know, at the end of the day, if something is working for you, then you use it, you know.
Yeah, it's all about personal preference. I mean, like Samsung's got its benefits, but to me, it doesn't have benefits for me, right? So, and I use, well, for one, I use Mac and Apple purely for security reasons. I honestly think you get a more pure audio quality out of Mac than Android or Samsung, and I just love how I can have anything. Like I can have my my iPad, or I can have my iPhone, I can have my laptop, and everything is interchangeable with everything. So if I've got notes on my phone that I've written at work that I need to turn into a document, I'll bring it home and I can put the notes onto my Mac and turn it into a Word document. And that's what I love. So I love the fact that I can literally have any of my devices at any stage, and it will be in. It'll just everything's the same.
Yeah, the sharing across devices is good.
Yeah.
Although I have had some issues a few times where if I've opened it up on the iPad, it'll go, hang on a minute, we've got conflicting issues here. But generally speaking, yeah, there's, just look, once again, it does what I need it to do. And that's make phone calls. I do spreadsheets for work. I take photos. I take videos. It's the all our devices, regardless of what brand it is limited by the software and maybe the apps that we can get access to. If you look at it from a Star Trek point of view, this thing here is becoming our tricorder. The device that they would use to, they'd look at and they'd monitor things and go, oh yeah, if you look at your phone and other devices that can be connected to it now, you're starting to see all sorts of applications, that you've never been able to do before.
You can do like a lot of fitness stuff on that now, like you have all these fitness apps that measure all different like bits and pieces when it comes to your health. It's becoming just what you were saying before, it reminds me of a meme that there's like the smartphone in the center and there's like the alarm clock and all these different devices around, and it's like, oh, he's the one who's taking all of our jobs. Because there's so many uses in the one device now, where you used to need a device for like all those different functions or whatever. So it is pretty crazy, but I try not to get too into technology, but I can't help but be one of those people that my phone's one of the first things that I check when I get up. You check the time, you check all your different notifications and all that different stuff. So
my phone is my alarm clock. My phone does a lot of things. Could I do without it? I probably could. I'm sure there's.
I don't think so. Not in today's society. Like, I've had this discussion with a lot of older people, and I genuinely don't think that in today's society, if you didn't have a phone, you'd be able to cope, because payphones aren't as prevalent as they once were.
If you wanted to check emails, you'd have to go to I'd have to turn on the computer. I mean, a lot of it is out of convenience though, because you got the device, you can just open an app or whatever. Most of the time the phone's on. Obviously, if I needed an alarm clock, I'd need to get. I mean, do they even really? Alarm clocks really selling these days? I mean, I'm sure they're out there.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
But it's like. It definitely won't be as big business as it used to be 20, 30 years ago.
What I really love to do...
Because they used to have the... go for it, Sammy.
What I really love to do if I want to get away from social media and all that kind of stuff, I've got an old school Nokia that I've got an interchangeable SIM card with that I use between my my Apple and my Nokia. And what I do if I'm a bit over social media and stuff like that, I genuinely just take the phone. So if I do need to make emergency calls, or call for a taxi or something like that, I can still make that call. But if I really want to turn off being out of social media and stuff, I'll take the Nokia.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I do it. I've done it a few times, like just to really focus on conversations and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, these smart devices have options. You know, you can put it on silent. You can turn the bloody thing off if you really want to. It's up to us.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so
yeah,
I understand if that's how it works for you, Sammy. Then that's how it works for you.
Yeah,
but these things have so many options. You know, if you don't want to answer the bloody thing, you don't have to answer it. You know, it seems that in this day and age in society, it seems that you know, people, because they've got access to you, people want you to, you know, answer it straight away or something like that. And in some cases, that's just not possible.
Mm.
You know, we've got a million different ways of contacting each other, but at the end of the day, you've got choices. Like, you know, you can put the phone down and walk away. You can turn it right down. You can turn it on silent. You know, all that sort of stuff.
And it's like technology, what you guys were saying, what came to mind is like even SIM cards now have shrank. So if I wanted to take my SIM card that's in this phone and go back to a Nokia, it's too small now to fit in that device.
Yeah.
And also, like a lot of these new phones, they have the USB-C or whatever they call it, the smaller port. So again, like when you, as technology's going forward, they're not interchangeable as much as they used to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, just when Sammy was saying he has an old phone, it's like, I don't know if I even have really an old phone anymore. I do have my phone before this, but it's still a smart device. I wouldn't be able to go back to like a Nokia or whatever. And even if I did buy one, you know, would I be able to find a SIM card that fits that in this day and age?
The only thing I do wish is that the battery life would last a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, don't we all wish that?
Even this doesn't last as long as I'd like, but I mean, the amount of apps that are kind of like running in the background, it kind of makes sense of why, you know, I need to charge it once or twice a day. Again, I could get rid of some of those apps and, you know, I don't need them just out of convenience, just having what I need. I mean, I have apps for everything. I have the Amazon apps, I have transport apps, I have my social media apps. Because I do the food channel, I have like a bunch of I probably got, looks like probably 20 food apps or whatever. And that's just for me though, to keep like up to date with what's happening in the food community or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, nice. How far out of Ipswich are you, Mark?
Ipswich.
Yeah.
Nowhere near Ipswich.
So
I'm on the north side of Brisbane.
Oh, right. How far is Ipswich from Brisbane?
Probably about half an hour.
Okay. Yeah, right. I'm just driving through Brisbane to go to Ipswich. I've got to go up to one of the radio stations up there.
Oh yeah.
While I'm in the Gold Coast.
Yeah, which one you got to go to?
River 949.
Oh yeah, I know the one. Yeah.
So that's one of our sister stations. So I've got to go up there and have a meeting with someone. And then there could be a couple of changes happening.
Yeah, right. So if you're travelling from the Gold Coast, Ipswich is probably going to take you about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Depending on the traffic.
All right.
Yeah.
No worries.
So Cody reckons he's going to try and join.
Cool.
after talking about all these different devices, because I remember he tried to join once and just he was lagging like about a minute behind almost. You know, it was like just so he got himself an internet, what is it, cable or whatever. He reckons he's got his microphone plugged in, but I mean that's been a bit of a talk of the night, devices and microphones and internet. So I guess we'll see how he goes.
I'll
reshare the. Oh, he's already here. All right. We have the Aussie Brony here. So far, I'm just seeing a loading screen.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Hey, Cody. I don't even know iPhones. So what are they up to in iPhones now? 11, 12?
No, 15.
15. There you go.
Yeah. Well,
you look like you're a little less laggy there, Cody.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
Yeah, more or less. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yourself?
Yeah. You know, I would complain, but who wants to listen? That's what I say. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, that's Cody there. For Sammy, and no doubt Mark's about, but even though Nick spoke to you a few times, he wondered who you was tonight. Who's Cody? It's like you've answered him before.
Yeah, really, because I changed my profile pic. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to hit the road, guys. I'm a bit
I'm a bit
going.
Rock and roll too.
Cody comes on and everyone wants to leave.
Okay then.
I gotta work tomorrow. My dad rang me up. My dad rang me up pretty early this morning, about 5:30, because he's a shift worker, and he rang me up. He heard that the chicks were coming to my neck of the woods, and he's like, "Oh, did you end up getting tickets to the chicks?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." He goes, "Oh, I would have come up for the weekend." I said, "What would have made you think that I had a ticket for you?" Just that. Then we started talking and stuff. So ended up, I'm not getting as much sleep as I would have liked. So I'm gonna go to bed and have a decent sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna rock.
That's fair enough.
Thanks, G, for
Kevin, Sammy.
having me on.
Yeah, that's all right.
You know, you guys are always welcome, and it's always great to have you guys on to have a chat with you.
Oh, thanks, G.
Always an interesting chat.
Thanks, G Unit.
That's all right there. NWA. Better not say the N word again. People start thinking I'm racist.
No.
All right. Have a good night. Have a good night, boys.
See you, mate. How do I get out? Oh, found it.
I'll stay
there we
for a
go.
little bit longer to have a chat with you. Otherwise, I feel bad if I bloody left before we.
Yeah, no, that's all good, G. Yeah. Yeah. That's good to be on one of these lives finally.
Yeah, he's finally here, everyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Hooray. Yeah, it's got to get a proper webcam now. This isn't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. And I don't know if you were here for all of the chat tonight, but I've had issues with my webcam. I'm just using the inbuilt one at the moment because the the bloody one I paid for just messes up my audio and just so it just kind of puts me off when you spend all this money and technology doesn't want to do what you want it to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much when you start your streams, that's when I join in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. I always appreciate you being here, and yeah, you're always welcome to jump on. You said you're not on Facebook and stuff,
yeah.
are you?
I'm on I only chat with family on Messenger.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's another way that we could communicate. Like I can share if you ever do want to join though, just let me know and I can chuck the link in there for you.
Again, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah. And I've got a Discord as well, so I can join that group chat.
Yeah, I should. Do you add your Discord at the end, at the bottom of your YouTube videos? Is your Discord down there, or
I mainly think I link it in the comments of my videos, I think.
All right.
Yeah. Have a quick look.
Yeah, it's in your description.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that works.
It reckons the link is invalid. Go to one of your new videos. It's coming up with the invite link is invalid or has expired for your one.
Okay. That's strange. Because I changed it not too long ago because people couldn't. Yeah, the link was broken or something.
I did just add that one should be my Discord link if you want to join that, and then you can send me an invite from there if you want. If you join that, and
Yeah, sounds good.
I might head off in a few minutes. Sorry that you joined at the end just before we were going to jump off, but jump on Friday or Saturday if you want, if you're not busy.
Yeah, Saturday, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to jump on then, that'd be awesome. Oh, bloody AJ just jumped on. Don't know who these ladies are he's speaking about. I reckon Cody might have froze. Unless he's just in a really deep and interesting thought process there. Is Cody moving? Is Cody moving for you? Oh, there you go. Ah, must have been something you said, AJ. Bloody hell! Oh, well, I guess you called him a lady, so I guess he took offence to that. Huh? Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, AJ, JJ, I always feel bad. Like I was about to head off, and then Cody joined, and then AJ's joined now. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Who the hell's messaging me? No idea. What happened there, Cody? Did you leave, or did you just freeze, or did you freeze and leave and freeze and freeze and leave? Yeah, I might. I'm wild. It says in Discord. Yeah, we did have Mark and Mick and Sammy join, and obviously Cody for a bit. Mick got frozen. Mick left about an hour ago, and then the other guys jumped off not too long ago. Yeah, no worries, man. That's a bit crap. But yeah, I mean, if AJ as well, if you're not busy on Saturday, if you want to join us, might join us on Saturday as well. It'd be good to have. If you guys join us, then we can have, we can have our regular Saturday late night discussion, but live, or you guys won't have to type. If you guys want to do that, that's all good. I know AJ didn't. Discord was he didn't want to stay on Discord, but yeah, if anyone wants to join the Funkin' Hungry Discord, just so we can talk outside of these streams if you want. Otherwise, you'll just have to stick around and wait for me. I might do maybe a Wednesday night stream. I probably won't make it a regular situation, but I might, just because some of the other guys, like Mick is works a lot of the times on Saturday. He does his gigs or whatever, so I can never say ahead of time. No, that's fair. I mean, we don't need to. As you know, you can join any time. Just if you ever want to join, just tell me and I'll chuck you the link. You know, yeah, it'll be good today to get together sometime. But yeah, even if you guys are in the chat or up here, doesn't really matter. I appreciate it always. All right, everyone. I reckon I'll leave it there, but I might see if I can stream like maybe Wednesday, just so there's a little bit of a break in between. But anyway, everyone, I'll love you and leave you all kisses or whatever they do. And I'll speak to you, if not Wednesday, if not Friday, if not ever. Goodbye. Nah, I'll be seeing you Saturday if I don't see you during the week. Yeah, good night, guys. Much love to you all. Appreciate you all being here. Take care. See you, boys.